Hello everyone. Testing, making sure the stream is going good. Uh, Last time didn't go so well. Last time, I ran into some issues. Hello everyone. I played badly. I looked back at the video. I had Pale's Eye during the silent run. I could have used it, though it was a hard turn to figure out that I needed to use it, but there was a turn prior that I actually should have done it, just to exhaust all the cards and get a cycle sooner in my deck. It's fine, but very, very, very unfortunate. So, we started over again. And you know what? No one expects the first, or even second, or maybe even 10th try to work, but perhaps this could be the one. You never know. Maybe I'll just start playing perfectly from here on. So without further ado, let's get started. Ironclad. Starting over again. I don't want a tutorial. No thank you, game. I appreciate the tutorial, but we'll just take damage from our friendly neighborhood Nibbit here and move on. I believe it's always a Nibbit, which is kind of neat. If this is a Nibbit, I don't know how to battle the Nibbit is Ironclad in the first one. I think you take some damage for sure. Draw bash here? Perfect. Perfect turn. Okay. So, like, basically took 0 because we're going to heal up 6. That's nice. And what do we have here? Blood Wall is decent block. We have Setup Strike, which is a card I don't think is very good. I don't know, maybe I underestimate this card. It just doesn't feel impactful enough. I wouldn't mind Setup Strike upgraded, but that's not what we have. Let's take Tremble. That increases our damage 2 for the entire turn, though it doesn't do damage itself, so it's a little bit worse here. As for the routes, we have a lot of combat-heavy routes going on. I think I like the question marks and potentially like campfires or shops or something like that. Yeah, question marks are, I think, pretty good in this game to just go to. There's no real harm. Just take out the leaf slime next turn. Hopefully be able to block the twig slime. Who knows? Basically full blocked. Wonderful. Twig slime attacks, yeah, twice in a row. And we're okay with the slimes existing in our deck. Now all we have to do is draw 1 attack, which is guaranteed next turn. It's gonna be bash at least. Cool. Alrighty, Breakthrough is a very good attack card. Inflame is scaling, but we need to attack because we didn't take one earlier. We took Vulnerable, which is a form of damage, but not good enough. But I do love having some early game AoE. We want multiple attacks as well. Make sure they're vulnerable so we have an easier time taking out the Shrink Beetle next turn. Not gonna happen. Do we just full block? I don't think it's necessary. We can take 3 more damage and still not worry about, like, having taken damage on the fight, right? We get that heal for a reason. I will take Dismantle. It's a very good damage card when you have Vulnerable already. And we have Tremble. This is a rough fight. How do I deal with this? No matter what I do, we're gonna take some damage. Yeah, I don't think it really matters what we do here. It's just damage is going to be dealt. Dang, this one is the one that attacks for a little bit. I didn't think that was the case. I guess we could take 6 here. We're going to take the 6 anyways if we just blocked, so might as well take 1 off the table. And you expect to take damage early. Now, I do love Shrug It Off, increasing the block density of our deck. Stomp is also a good card, but we don't have any 0-cost attacks yet. Well, I'm gonna get a 0-cost attack. Okay, so that makes me want to go to the campfire. Getting this little Birdonus egg. Is it that good? Not really, but I like it. It's just a lot of fun. I like having a little pet bird. And sometimes it is really good. Like, it's a good card. It's just not, like, that good of a card. Could make our like Shrug It Off free. We could make our bash free the first time we play it. There's a lot of like good things that Sown does for you. I don't know. Let's try it on bash. Haven't done that, I feel like. Maybe ever. A Mauler might end up using our fire potion here if we don't scale fast enough. But hey, look at the bash play coming in clutch. Deal as much damage as we can. He puts vulnerable on us, but we don't care. Does this guy attack randomly? They might attack randomly. I feel like they do something different there. I'm going to take the Thunderclap. I've been trying to take Thunderclap just a little bit more, see how it feels. Another fight. This is why we like AoE. This is why we like the vulnerable AoE specifically. I like the bash doing well there. We can just throw this fire pot. I like that. Makes the fight much more simple. And it's over. Cool. Full health. Battle Trance is a very good card. In fact, I like all of these cards for different reasons. We already have a bit of vulnerable synergy. We're already good. I think I'll take the Battle Trance. It's always good to have one. Almost always, anyways. This fight could hurt a little bit. And is the double Nibbit fight. The dreaded double Nibbit fight. Okay. So, if I play vulnerable here, I feel like I'm just gonna end up taking damage, but we'll probably win with like a double strike next turn. I'm not sure. Let's do a shrug. Let's do a bash, maybe, so that Thunderclap can get the KO. Then we take 6. Okay. Could be worse. Could be better. But it could definitely be worse. Yeah, we should have lethal next turn. Almost certainly. Yeah. We had it, like, a number of ways that we play that turn. Ooh, I love Whirlwind. Whirlwind is such a good card. We really need to upgrade it though, and we're not going to be able to upgrade our first campfire because we have to go for the bird. The bird is the word, as they say. So let's do a hatch, get bird swoop going, and let's fight an elite. Probably should fight at least one. And we're fighting the bird, the betrayal. We've ensured that this bird has betrayed its master. I guess we take 3 to block? Yeah. It's a little bit effective. I don't hate the damage we got out there. Okay, Bash is a 1-cost card, as you can see. Breakthrough does some damage. We can do 9 each. We could like win with our potion. I think we're okay just to block. Yeah, we're very likely to just win next turn, so let's take 12. Yeah, Dismantle alone does it. Vajra. That's nice. We get extra damage that way for sure. I do like Bludgeon. It's not so good versus the Phantom. We don't have any like synergy with it. In fact, Pyre might help us out even more, potentially. Alright, and then as for our upgrade, I guess we could upgrade our Pyre now. It's weird. You don't see Pyre very often. Like, after a while. It just kind of goes away. Try blocking here. Defeat the Twig Slime next turn. Only take 2. Gorget is just such a good item to get. Alright. Don't get our effective block this turn. Do get to draw a whole bunch. How's our damage looking? Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Okay, fight me? Fight me very not good against the Phantom. Yeah, very not great. I do want to take it though. I've been really loving Fight Me recently. Maybe with all these potions we're fine on the Phantom fight. I'd like not to lose. Divine Shambler. Debating whether we need to play Pyre here or not. Why do we draw? Oh, right, yeah. We played our card. Our card that draws, of course. I don't think that we do. Is 1 block going to be what I do? Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the 1 block and then just try to lethal them coming up. Yeah, that should do it. Easy. Gambler's Brew could be alright. Unrelenting could be okay. Would have been better if we picked up that bludgeon earlier. Pommel Strike is here. I don't hate Pommel Strike, but it doesn't exactly fit our deck, but it does with Pyre, I suppose, do something. I don't think we need to rest. In fact, I think I want to upgrade the Pommel Strike while we have Pyre, and I'm thinking about it. I'm going to probably pop the Strength Potion. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things, probably. Okay. Alright, we have enough block. They have 5 more Slippery. Good. This is their double attack turn, and we didn't end up drawing Fight Me. So I'm okay playing Fight Me now, I think. And we're gonna use our block potion. Like, I don't care about giving them 1 strength so much, especially if it gives me a bunch of strength. If we draw now, we're gonna get Pyre. I'd like to play Pyre next turn, I think. We take 13. That's okay. Always expected to take damage. Not the best of turns for sure. We're out of our little Gorge defenses, but we have picked up quite some helpful energy. This is where that scaling that we gave them a little bit earlier is gonna hurt. Do I Fight Me? I don't know. It was kind of like a waste not to, you know? Like, I feel like we have to just beat him next turn. Are we gonna do that? It's pretty likely. They're gonna attack for 30. We don't even have to beat them this turn. Which is a good thing, because, like, we're not gonna. Or are we? Never mind. Energy with Pyre. I forgot. Again, Demon Form. Not super hot, but, like, I don't know. It's a form of strength, but we have Fight Me now. Like, I'd rather just play Fight Me a lot of the time for most fights. Like, Demon Form is better on some fights, but it does cost 1 more energy. That's a lot. Trashe, I think, makes our deck slightly better. So let's do it. Having Exhaust for some attacks is just nice. We'll get a full heal. I like this path where we get to fight multiple elites and visit a shop beforehand. Yeah, we're going up that right side into the middle. Alright, enchant all defends with Goopy. Actually, having a Goopy defense for Ironclad is pretty dang strong. Gives you sort of innate exhaust synergy. I don't know how strong it is in the very beginning because we don't have a lot of exhaust. But I imagine it's not terrible. We do want to play our defense when we get the chance. So, like, even at the cost of taking some damage here, we'll be playing a little bit carefully. Now we have 5 energy a turn. That's crazy. And then this actually does lethal. Wow. We didn't play our defend, though. It's a little bit of a whoopsie. Like, we genuinely do want to. In fact, like, it could be worth taking some damage here just to play our defend. What are we going to take? We have some leeway. Let's make sure they're in easy lethal range. Get to play our defend. See if we can play our other defend. Gonna try to play our last one anyways. It's not that big of a deal. I probably shouldn't, like, worry about it, but when you can make your deck better, let's do it. I mean, we lost because of overconfidence, right? Overconfidence is how you lose the challenge, so, like, try to maximize every situation. Oh, sorry. A little bit of a alert there. Burning Pact, not bad. I mean, could be okay. Not the most exciting card, but it is draw. And we like draw when we have Pyre. We have Bloodletting. So yeah, here our Goopy gets a little bit better. Don't think I need to play this strike. We take 1 damage. They stole my Battle Trance, which I really dislike. Let's draw a little bit further. I was hoping we would draw Pyre. That's nice. Have a lot of energy for next turn. Pommel Strike, Tremble, block, block, dismantle, get a lot of hits off. Take 5 more. If we heal the full now, we'll be fine. Play the Goopy, because you might as well. Cool. Got to play our defense, got to keep Battle Trance. Don't really need Spite, don't really need Shrug It Off. Let's skip. I could go into debt. You could convince me. Let's go right here. Hey, there's the large box. And a rare card. You'd love to see the rare card. Don't want to reveal a curse. Shackling Potion. Is that better than what we have? Ooh, Immovable's really good. So is Offering. I think Immovable is like slowly becoming a like super high top tier power for me. But Cascade's a good card, but Offering is like the best card. It's often what you need. It does make you take damage, and we don't have a way of like recouping that damage, but it's still very good. I'm gonna take the Shackling Potion because it's good against a lot of the elites in this act. We did draw our debt. We can get rid of it too. Can't draw any more this turn. That's actually might be a good thing. Okay. And we can fight me. I don't know if they keep that strength permanently or not. Cool, we drew Trashe. I appreciate that. They do keep that strength permanently. Okay, I was curious about that. Now we know the answer. Play one of these, make sure you're dead. Okay, this is where... Oh yeah, we're starting to combo. This is where we feel the combo. 4 strength up, feeling pretty good about life. This dismantle's hitting like a truck. Okay. Barely took any damage that fight. Let's grab a feed. Max health is really good for us. And we can get rid of that debt. Body Slam's pretty okay. The first time we gain block being better is really good too. It's not an upgraded Body Slam. Could take Dark Shackles. Dark Shackles is kind of a amazing card as well. Lava Lamp, actually, we might be able to just like pull off a lot of the time. Let's try it though. Without having Dark Shackles, we just made that less likely. I don't know. I wanted to see. Okay, it's the Beekeeper. So yeah, now it's important that we try to take less damage. I mean, it was always important to try to take less damage, but like, oh, does this count as damage? Wait, am I stupid? I took no damage. This is losing HP. I don't think this is damage. I'm gonna choose to believe that it's not. Okay, we do have to play a defend if we want to full block. And then we might lose our feed, but hopefully we don't. Cool. Okay, we don't want to draw too many dazes. Are we full blocking? We are not. I will deal damage there. Well, we never expected elite fights to go perfectly. I'm honestly just gonna be happy if it goes well. The last time we can kind of easily attack him, but we don't have a defensive turn at all coming up. We just draw a Burning Pact, and we can't draw anymore, but we have the Shackling Potion. It's kind of why we took it, honestly. Yeah, it's why we took it. Now hitting them twice here, super sketchy actually. Maybe we just let our deck cycle, so we actually have good draws next turn. Or potentially good draws. Draws that aren't so bad. Do I use the Strength Potion? I think I do. We should have used it earlier, but we'll do it now. Then, do I use this Fire Potion? I think I do. Let's just use all our potions this fight. Ornamental fan. Wait, didn't we just see that in the shop? Oh, I didn't know elites could drop items that you've seen in the shop. Okay. That's interesting. I really did not know that was the case, but today I learned. Didn't get a chance to play a lot of our defends that combat. It's okay. Village is fine. I think I'm just going to skip. Don't find me desperately needing more draw cards. I'd rather fight me on kind of like literally anything else. Okay, we actually got to play Pyre. I think that's a better first use of our turn. Okay, and we have to play Offering. Cool, keep the vulnerable going there. Get to block for the full 16. This works on non-minion enemies, so want to feed at the right time. Does this have... yeah, it has lethal on one of the eggs. We enjoy that. Alright, can't draw anymore. Guess I'll hit there. I'm gonna play the defend, though I'm not sure if that's right. We're gonna try to greed out the feed. We would like to gain more max HP. Be a little bit stronger in the late game here. I shall break through. Ooh, I forgot we have Gremlin Horn. That's actually kind of huge. Get to wipe you out, and then deal huge amounts of damage. Okay. You're gonna have to summon. You're gonna have to do something. We're gonna feed you, dude. Okay, feed is here. Feed's ready. We just have to wait a second. Cool, we should play our Goopy Defend. Forgot we could just wipe out enemies and draw. That's kind of huge. Alright, get feed. Get some max HP. Very nice. And that counts as, yeah, so we confirmed that losing life is not the same as taking damage. Very good. I'm glad that is the case for Lava Lamp. I wonder how often that has been the case, and I just haven't realized it. Could take a Twin Strike here. We do have, like, some incentive too. Could take a Shrug It Off for better block density also. Would have been good. Battle Trance Burning Pact upgraded. You know, honestly, those are some of the cards I would have upgraded if I was given the choice. I want to upgrade Fight Me, just so it's a little bit more beneficial to play, and we'll keep on attacking here. We got a Pyre. I mean, I can full block, so might as well. Honestly, let's take advantage of just being able to hit pretty hard. Our deck is not super well suited to fight this guy, for the record. Like, we are in some danger. Especially if we play Fight Me and give him some strength, which I do want to do, unfortunately, for myself. Ooh, I don't know if that was the right play. We'll see. We full blocked, but now they have, yeah, that much damage. It's a lot of damage. 8 times 3. That's so big. Does 9 block even cover the cost of doing business here? It does, but just barely. Like, we're still taking a hit. Gotta drink this potion. Thrash. Ooh, I don't want to thrash my feed. I really don't. I wanted to get the max HP off of this. But maybe I shouldn't greed it. Nah, we can greed it. We'll try. I'm feeling greedy. Okay. So, I think we have lethal. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have greeted it, but we're good. We took damage, of course, so we don't get our free upgrades, but we get upgrades nonetheless. It's very nice. Potentially need to heal going into the big centipede demon fight. Wouldn't mind upgrading Breakthrough going into that fight, though. Might save us some HP down the line. Fight Me. Okay, who's like the person not gonna buff anytime soon? It's you. I don't like this turn though. This turn hurts bad. At least Bronze Scales did something, but wow. Actually, let's just get rid of the Tremble. Probably not gonna be able to use it. Okay. Do damage there. Block for 20, that's nice. Okay. This does count as lethal for y'all. Breakthrough. That's kind of funny. That's like the worst time to draw breakthrough. If we could draw feed, ooh. Wait, is Thunderclap pommel too much? Well, certainly this does the right trick. Got some more max HP. I'd love to see it. And then Crimson Mantle does take... It makes us take damage, but it also gives us block. So we'll do that. And we had the illusion of choice there. We get combat regardless. I'm gonna play my blocks, though that might be against my better judgment in a huge way, because now we don't get the double block passive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're just taking huge amounts of damage here. Yeah, you know, we didn't draw a block anyway. Is it better just lethal? Let's see, we'd have to hit them 4 times to lethal, so we could like flex potion here for lethal to be better. Yeah, I think if we flex potion, lethal's just better. That's crazy. I didn't flex potion. Oh my god. There we go. Now we can win with a strike. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta eat it. Let's take a barricade just to heal up and we'll rest, but I'm nervous. 48 HP going into the sandworm fight's a little bit rough. What am I doing? How am I losing on Ascension? 0. To be fair, you're not like entirely kitted out on this level, but like, still, you know? Let's not play or defend early. No real reason to. Okay, I'm gonna play the dexterity. That's happening. We get 20 block. Ooh, we drew another Frantic Escape. That does mean if we don't play the last one, we're in huge trouble, but we have enough draw that I'm not entirely worried. I do want to play the Fight Me. I think that'll make the fight go way faster. Okay. Not getting any other block this turn very much sucks. I'm nervous. That hurt. Uh-oh. Is there a draw in which we lose? Yeah. No, there's no draw in which we lose next turn, so definitely we have to play Pyre. Definitely play the Trashe, but we're close to losing next turn. Well, actually, there. What am I talking about? No draw in which we lose. There's definitely draws in which we lose. We have to play this Frantic Escape, or do we have lethal? It's important to ask that question. Okay, Burning Pact is there to save us. Card that costs energy, potentially draw more block, draw more Frantic Escapes. Let's draw everything. Okay, so we've seen everything. We've seen a lot of Frantic Escapes. So we know we have damage there. That's always happening. Probably just need to survive this turn, win next turn. We technically already survived this turn without block. It's a lot of damage. Let's move away once at the very least. Increase our block there. Keep the vulnerable on or deal just extra huge amounts of damage? Or do we Frantic Escape assuming we can survive next turn and not die somehow? That's a very big assumption. We do get 8 free block, but we already have... We have 2 defends, a Shrug It Off, a Flame Barrier to draw. Oh, that's not high survival odds in my book. We do have to draw one of them for it to work, or we have to lethal them next turn. It's 18 damage twice. I mean, what are the chances we can deal like 100 damage next turn? It's not out of the question. This is a very important decision. This is technically block. But if we don't draw our Frantic Escape next turn or lethal, we also lose. That's the scary part. I'm gonna play the other Frantic Escape. I don't know if that was right. Could be wrong. Could be weakness. Well, we drew Frantic Escapes. That's unfortunate. I think we lose here. Right? We're dead? Alright, well the streak is over before it even started. Where did I go wrong? Honestly, probably fighting the 3 elites. I fought too many elites. Oh my god. Oh wait, I should have just... No, we should skip this. Dang it, okay. We're gonna start the streak right back over. That's fine. Honestly, losing on the very first match, that's how it should be. Oh my god. I hate that we have to watch this every time, though. I'm gonna stop the video here for people who are watching the episode. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Alright. Start right back over. That's a-okay by me. Let's just, like, get ourselves sorted. Wow, that was horrible. Throw this one in the trash. Now it's like it never happened. Alright, starting right back up with the Ironclad. We're going. We're doing it. We're gonna win this time. I can't believe I lost there. That was just embarrassing. Took way too much damage. Oh, I selected yes on the tutorial. Whoopsie daisies. Well, this will be nice. You get a little tutorial. Look at that. The Nibbit's coming. Wonder if it's like always seeded in terms of what cards you get in the tutorial. Also, we need to change our settings. Let's screen shake. Always show timer. Always show hand count. Sound is not muted in the background. Cool. Alright. Yep. I get it. We're drawn. Good draw. Take basically no damage this fight, which is wonderful. Alright. This is the same card rewards as last time. I wonder if this is seeded. Very interesting. We took Tremble last time. I didn't like the way that worked out. Let's try... I like this left side path. Also, the first boss being Bantam again is kind of interesting. Let's go this direction. It's a very unfortunate draw losing to the worm fight there. I think... I don't know. I mean, obviously, we could have made the correct decision to maybe block slightly more. I don't know. It was interesting. I don't know what the correct line was at that point in the game. I don't think I like did too bad of a job fighting it. This is also the same. Oh, interesting. Are the card rewards on the first run seeded? And we get Bordonus Egg again as our first event. And Sown? Okay. Okay, wait, something's up. Let's make Setup Strike free the first time we play it. That makes it a lot better of a card. And get to see our first shop. Coat Glass would be awesome to grab. Interesting. If we'd grabbed the Tremble like we did last time, we'd be in better shape here. We can move a Strike. Make our deck slightly better. Let's grab a Potion. That'll be good for us. I'm learning all sorts of things about this challenge. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we have enough for lethal. So we will lethal. We grab a Fire Potion. Dismantle, Iron Wave, and Cinder, all the same cards. But now this Dismantle is like slightly worse. This is the same enemy fight too. This is the guy who gets stronger though? Does he always do more damage next turn? No, he doesn't. Okay, they're somewhat random at the very least. So that's good to know anyways. It's not like good for me, but it's nice knowing that that's the case. Taking 0 damage is also nice. Do that again, thank you. And we just have this little Inklet to get past. Easy. Same rewards yet again. Alright. We'll hatch our Bordonus Egg. I'm gonna fight an elite. It's all okay. This is Bordonus as our elite. First run, seeded theory. I think turning out to be true. This just seems... This seems too unlikely to not be true at this point. I'll take 12, it's fine. The old face tank? The old face tank. I'm learning so much. Okay, the seeded version of this run. Wait, is it always Vajra as our first relic? No, did we get Vajra the first time, last time? But this is the same choices. Between Pyre, Bludgeon, and... between Pyre and Bludgeon. Let's take the Bludgeon this time. Bludgeon never serves you wrong. You know we're facing Phantom. Gorget, that happened before. That definitely happened before. I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, we could transform 2 cards, lose all of our gold. Do we have a shop coming up even? No. I'm down to do that. Give me strikes. This is different though. Maybe we just didn't go to enough events last time. Dark Embrace with Burning Pact. That's very interesting. Let's make Dark Embrace like a playable card. That might help us out. Not so sure about the Burning Pact. Petrified Toad statue is interesting. We're just going to keep going to events. I like gold. I don't feel the need to heal necessarily. Not with all the potions that we've got. And then enemy's not going to be vulnerable for very long unless we upgrade this bash. So let's do that. Okay, we got Dark Embrace. That's great. Should have played this strike there. There's literally no reason not to. Well, if we lose by 1 HP, that's fine. I've been liking Fight Me. I have been liking Fight Me. I think it's pretty good now. Ever since the buff where they gave it, you get +1 more strength, I feel like it tends to work out better. It's a good time for a block potion. Let's drink the skill potion too. We got Impervious, which is kind of interesting. We can check the Evil Eye though. What would I even want to Evil Eye in this hand? Not a lot. I can maybe Evil... I could get the exhaust going. Potentially a bash there, but we blocked in full for that turn, which is pretty impressive for this deck. Okay, now we can deal some damage. Finally, we can hurt him. We didn't get the card reward Fight Me this time. That's also interesting. Not a turn where we were able to block much anyways, so might as well just lean into that. Can exhaust here. Don't get to bash them once again. I find that pretty unfortunate, but we are slowly but steadily making progress. I think we're gonna outscale them. Okay, this is a good turn for this anyways. No bludgeon, but we take 12. Yeah, we have like a full cycle in us before they get to go back and beat us down. I'm feeling pretty strong about our situation. There we go. Take nothing. Yeah, 39 HP. It would be impressive not to win at this point. This is the same. This is the same. Very interesting. I don't know what to make about that, but let's do Thrash because that draws us a card when we have Dark Embrace out. It's pretty good. This is different. Okay, the Ancient ends up being different. Could make a huge difference. Exhausting the top card of our draw pile is kind of insane. We have enough win cons in damage that I think that's potentially okay. You know what? We've had fun with that before. Let's try it again. I keep doing things that I don't normally do on runs, which is potentially why I'm losing, but like... sometimes it's fun to lose. Not like always. It's not always fun to lose, but sometimes. Occasionally. It's fun to lose. Take 0 damage, wipe out all the exoskeletons, goodbye everything else. Interesting turn here. I don't know if we're just gonna draw into nothing. Yeah, drew into a bunch of blocks, I think that's fine. Take 0 damage, they get rid of a strike, we don't care. That's game. Alright. Yeah, Thrash with Bludgeon's pretty good, right? That's a great combo. I'm going to skip here. It's interesting seeing like what's the same, what's different. Enlightenment's kind of whatever. Paying gold to remove cards when we're just about to hit a shop, but we don't have to hit a shop. Removing 2 cards is kind of insane right now. Let's try it. We're gonna have to take some cards now. Otherwise we'll exhaust our way to death. That's a lot of damage. We could just like take 0 damage here. It's fun to finish with potions. There's a battle trance, uppercut. Battle trance and a distant of a deck seems okay. Yeah, fighting gives you so much value. I don't know. It's like honestly really good in my opinion. Maybe it's a fight where we should pop the strength potion. It's pretty good damage, but we're gonna take a whole heck of a lot here. Doesn't feel great. Trashe gets exhausted. Okay. Well, bloodletting whirlwind. I mean, we do want the bloodletting. I want the tremble too, kind of. I need gold. Metamorphosis is actually huge. I wonder if events are very similar. Yeah, those are some good metamorphosis cards. I'm thinking this seems like a better turn. We try to block and deal damage all at the same time. You only deal 2 to me. We can heal that off. We can heal that right off. Ooh, Howl from Beyond got exhausted. That'll play at the end of our turn, so we only need to deal a little bit more to this guy. 35 is like the exact amount we should deal, but can't help but think this will be better here. Because Howl from Beyond plays, we deal 19, we're gonna heal up. It's pretty good. Interesting to see what the first run gives you as tutorial. True Grit, right? This now gets better. Inflame also not bad. We don't have Fight Me, right? We don't have any scaling. We just have Bludgeon, but we also have Metamorphosis, which could be anything. That's almost scaling, if you don't think about it. Lost our Dark Embrace immediately, very funny. Can't draw anymore, dude. Gotta get it together. Alright, let's attack the one that's upgrading. Get a good block turn this time. That's rare versus Decimillipede. I haven't been using our potions, but it hasn't felt like we've needed to yet, so. Debating what to do with this bludgeon. Let's do that. Maybe this is the time we throw our free potion. I think maybe we'll energy pot here. Block, and then we'll get a big thrash. That probably won't matter because we'll never see it again. That should be okay. Different shop? Yeah, maybe the shop was different. I'm not sure. No, you're hitting for a lot. Let's see if you can hit for a little bit less. 10. So that's lethal. Okay, we take 0. Perfect. I just have to take out this Decimillipede at the same time. Well, Thrash is actually going to come right back up, right? I forgot how I built this deck to, like, just exhaust completely. Ornamental Fan is the same. I don't think Orichalcum's the same. I think Orichalcum is different. And I think Petrified Toad's also different. So maybe it's just because the pool of items is so limited on the first run, you just see a lot of the same stuff. I think this is the same card reward. I swear I saw this card reward last time. I didn't take it then. I don't like it now. Last time we had like no HP going into that fight, and that was part of our problem. We could use this opportunity to remove 2 more cards. As insane as that is, well, 1 more card really with the normality. As insane as that is, let's do it. Although we could have the Thrash show up on top. That might actually have been even better. Whoa. I feel like my mind is expanding. Let's make Bloodletting better. And then we're going to remove that normality, because we don't want to draw it. And then we're going to grab this Inflame. I think that tends to be important for us. It also was exact change, so it was great. Okay, goodbye Dark. I mean, goodbye Metamorphosis. Honestly, barely knew ya. Did a lot of damage. Did you notice how much damage they just took? It was a lot. They're gonna take even more this turn. Wow. Next turn, I think they're dead. Goodbye Setup Strike. Hello Bludgeon. I mean, if your deck just does that, that's cool. Forgotten Ritual in a deck that like is constantly exhausting from the top seems dope as heck. Let's make Inflame better. I don't know. Back to the Sandworm boss, who is also the same. I feel like we want to do things this way. Goodbye Bludgeon. Yeah, what got exhausted? Battle Trance got exhausted first thing. Okay. Guess we might as well do that. Might as well draw an extra card this turn too. Why the heck not? Okay, goodbye Dark Embrace. I was really hoping not to have that one get exhausted, to be honest. But, so be it. That was unfortunate draw as well, but like we have so much more HP to play with that I don't think it's gonna matter. Horrible time for this card, honestly. We have no strikes in our deck, so like a lot of these cards do no damage. The perfected strikes, I mean. Goodbye Frantic Escape. We'll play you guys when we can. Did I mean to take 10 here? No, we were counting on Orichalcum. Trashe got exhausted! Oh, that's awful. That's absolutely terrible. I think we have enough damage anyways. Should have played this other card first, for sure. But like, we're fine. That's really funny. And we needed all this HP. Like, this worm boss just hits us real hard. Okay. Okay. Could take second Dark Embrace. That's not crazy because we need it to like potentially pop off. Like if we don't have the second Dark Embrace, we might not even get to play one. We still might not be able to play one. Gain one more energy is pretty big. Cooking at rest sites to have more max HP to face the queen. Not necessarily bad, but when our deck is this thin and we're constantly making it thinner, I don't think it's a good idea. I think what we want is the extra energy. Power's costing one more. Shouldn't affect us too badly. Like, that's just Dark Embrace and Flames. Yeah, 2 Dark Embraces and an Inflame. If we don't draw them all at the same time, then it honestly it didn't lose us any energy. The downside there. Like, as long as you just draw one of the powers and you wanted to play it on that turn, there's no energy lost because it's giving you that extra energy. I don't know. Maybe it's just like making it to the boss with full HP. Maybe that's what I need to do. What I have to focus on. Okay, I'm glad for the potions here. Now, we have 11 damage. 13. 15. Okay, this actually makes like a bit of a difference here. So now we can throw rocks. Cool. I mean, there's no way we lose this if I just draw more. Okay, we didn't lose any of our max HP, which is good news. Got lethal there. Upgraded Iron Wave, probably not the play. But it's an interesting thought. Yeah, I'll do it. It's a little bit more block density in a way. Okay, so remember that situation where I was like, as long as we don't draw all our powers on the same turn. Well, here they are. Thrash got exhausted. It's fine. Can always just like create another Thrash. That is something that could happen, theoretically. And we already had full block because wait, why did we have full block? Are they just doing nothing to me? It's like they're doing nothing to me. All right, draw. I think they're toast. Yeah, super toast. Great. Feel No Pain is gonna be really good. Oh, card removes with mittens. I know. I know, it's the cooking rest site with Mittens. We could just have like a no-card deck. But unfortunately, I don't think a no-card deck is going to get us the victory we desire. I do want to win one of these runs. Surprising as that may be. If I do this, if we exhaust a card here, no, we don't even have to exhaust a card here. Okay. Cool. Just full block anyways. Goodbye, setup strike. It's nice to know ya. We always exhausted a card on Forgotten Ritual's turn. That's neat. Oh, I can't play the Forgotten Ritual. Ah. I'm stupid. Ow. Well, at least I don't take that much damage. Thank you, Ori Calcum. I really do put you in a rough spot. Okay, let's gain some block. Cool. You can't deal any damage to me anymore. I just get to hit you really hard. Take that. Goodbye, Dismantle. Hello, fight me. Colossus, yes. Foul potions? Right before a shop. Sign me up. Sorry, potion-shaped rocks. But I want to be able to purchase something. Lee's Waffle, honestly, could maybe be it. Discard, discard. No, what am I doing? You're supposed to throw these. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Whatever, 100 extra gold, that's all you ever needed. We could buy the Fasten still. We could buy the Lee's Waffle, it'd be nice. You know what'd be nicer is being able to buy both, honestly. But who needs to buy both? That'd be too easy. Stampede could still be good for us here. We don't have any other forms of energy gain outside of this Bloodletting Forgotten Ritual. Forgotten Ritual exhausts? Yeah, it always exhausts. Interesting. I don't think Forgotten Ritual is particularly good. Fasten they nerf to give you less block. Let's get energy in our decks. Who needs money? Biggest throw of the century here. Oh, we need to actually upgrade the Stampede so it's easier to play. Unceasing Top, honestly, not very good for this deck, but that's fine. Just going like pure upgrades right now. I just want to make it to the boss with like maximum HP. Is there a chance we see our Trashe again? There's a chance, but like also at the same time, there's a chance you don't, right? Like, there goes a Dark Embrace. There's like a relatively decent chance you don't. Unceasing Top. Not gonna burn anything, but hey, that was pretty good. This is what is this turn? We don't have any like reason to stall, right? No. Okay, maybe I lied about Unceasing Top. Maybe it's always goated. I needed to upgrade. I wanted to upgrade like Feel No Pain, this other Dark Embrace, really, just to make it more playable. Do we want to go to this elite fight? I'll try it. I'm not sure if elite fights are the thing for us at this point. It's very hard to block, it turns out. Oh, goodbye, setup strike. Draws us a card. Forgotten Ritual lets us play cards. Get more block. We're already full blocking? Okay. Here we go. Get to draw a lot. Got to draw everything. Cool. You can take damage. I'm a-okay with that. I'm blocking for 18. We have a lot of powers in this, like, power gets more expensive deck. This is very funny. Just get by the whole hand and draw everything. Don't think Liquid Bronze is particularly good for us. I do still like Fight Me, especially on the Queen fight, if we get the chance to play it. I don't know, maybe Liquid Bronze can do more damage on the Queen fight than a Potion-Shaped Rock. Let's upgrade 2 random cards. I'm not confident about doing 300 damage. There's a lot of ways that goes wrong. Goodbye, Dark Embrace. Stampede. There's a Battle Trance, maybe. Dark Embrace, just to get the best draw possible on the next turn. We only have one more turn to win, of course. But I have high confidence in us getting there. Probably would have been higher confidence if I could figure out cards well. Defends get upgraded. Okay, we're definitely going to rest. I feel strongly about that. And then we're going to just hope we have enough now. Dark Embrace got exhausted. Okay, so far so good. Bludgeon first thing. We want to focus the Queen down eventually. We drink the Liquid Thorns, of course. This guy's weakened, which is nice. Oh, our other Dark Embrace got exhausted. That is legitimately maybe the worst thing that could possibly happen to us. Like, that's so beyond unfortunate. Let's feel no pain, I guess, and then just take damage, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not having high confidence about this deck anymore. Weird as that may be. Without any actually additional draw, Unceasing Top does nothing, and we aren't able to get our cards. So, like, this is why you don't take Toasty Mittens? Like, seriously? Ate the wrong card there. It's okay. Goodbye, True Grit. I would have minded a Howl from Beyond. We can maybe have it play at end of turn. I actually don't think it will, unfortunately. Okay, we did eat the Bludgeon, and we just have to kind of hope that that doesn't go away. Yeah, those 2 bound cards don't get played. Did we just like auto lose to the Queen? I feel like we did. I feel like we just lost to the Queen. Let's weaken this guy. That helps. Helps me feel better about myself. Okay, you're not dealing so much damage anymore. Like, it's not so crazy. We gave the Queen 1 strength, and now I feel bad about that because we're probably gonna wish we gave it to the Torch Head. Goodbye, Defend. Well, guess what? We still can. Still give it to the Torch Head. I can play this Bludgeon for free. I don't want to take that damage. 6 times 5. Trashe got exhausted. That's... Okay. I love how impossible this is seeming. Can take no damage, though. That's, like, cool, but again, not what we need to do. We got both our Curse of Exhaustions ruined. That's, like, I don't know what the chances of that are. I don't think they're particularly high, and I don't think that I should really have changed my plan around that either. You just have to win, I think. Strength of Buffer. I think we're going to. But boy, this fight could have gone a lot smoother. That's why we didn't remove cards. Wow, we almost ran out of cards there at the end. That was terrible. So, I guess you always fight the Queen, you always fight the Sandworm, you always fight Phantom? Maybe. Not confirmed, but seems like that might be the case on the first run. We're gonna run under 30 minutes, did we really? Wow, I'm really not taking my time on these runs. Good, good. Okay. I mean, maybe if I had taken more time to think things through, we could have played better. And actually not found ourselves in a very dire situation. But, I mean, that's what Toasty Mittens is. Toasty Mittens is the gamble card. Hope it doesn't eat the cards that you want. And if it does, well, you might be in for a rough time. I seriously can't believe it ate the Dark Embrace. I mean, it did give us strength scaling over time, right? Like, we did benefit from it. But, yeah. Also, for all those watching the episode, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. We'll see you in the next one. With the streak continuing at +1. We made it. Alright, Cruelty, Dominate, Molten Fist. Okay, yeah, vulnerable cards are now back on the table. We're going to continue. We're gonna see how far we can get with this streak today. I can't believe I lost again. We'll just like not think about that first one. We'll just say that this is attempt 3 and move on. I need to make sure I slow down and pay attention on these games. All right, starting the next one on the Silent. Let's see if we can continue our no-loss series. I don't know how good the random rare relic is. I don't think Nutritious Oyster is particularly good, so... Sorry, random rare card. I don't... Ooh, actually, okay. So Tools of the Trade is like maybe one of the best ones you could find. I don't know if our bosses are seeded yet again. Like maybe we'll fight Aeon Glass or something, but I don't like fighting Overgrowth elites as the Silent, but we could probably do it on the Slow Ascension when we take 4 combats in a row. I believe in that power at least somewhat. It's double block. Maybe I should have taken out the Twig Slime though, because this next turn could hurt. Okay. Maybe not so bad. Yeah, maybe actually not so bad at all. And these guys are alternating turns. I think that's what helps the most here. Then we're looking for Sly cards. Any Sly synergies. If this was Twitch, I'd offer to clip that for you. I really should stream on Twitch. But thank you. Thank you for the offer nonetheless. Honestly appreciated. Might as well actually get that slime out of our deck. Draw through a little bit deeper. If we could just draw 3 more strikes, we'll win. Well, don't have to rush it. No need to take any damage as the Silent. You really don't want to. Explosive Ampule, that'll make things a little bit better. I'll take a Leading Strike. Not the best card of the pile there, but it's a damage card, and the Silent needs damage early. That is my motto on the Silent, and I have a pretty good win record on the Silent. Believe it or not. Even on Ascension 10, it is well above 50%. I think it's like Ascension 10 for the Silent. I think I'm on... Yeah, I have like a 75, maybe 80% win rate. So, you know, decent as the kids say. Take 1. Just kind of sometimes forced to take 1. Untouchable. Untouchable's great. Calculated Gamble is potentially a better card, and Precise Cut is the damage that we kind of really want. But I'm going to take Untouchable while we have the Tools of the Trade here. Just seems a little too good to pass up. This might be wanting more damage for the Overgrowth. I can make no mistake, we do need more damage. Okay. Now we can discard you. Get some free block. Block even more. And now you're 2 strikes away from lethal. Perfect. Perfect Shrink Bug fight. Another Untouchable. Very interesting. Could lean into some shivs with Cloak and Dagger, but I'm going to take the other Untouchable. The more opportunities we have to see and discard it, I think, the better. We'll take 1 here just to deal some damage to the Twig Slime. It's going to be a painful turn 3 if they both manage to attack us. So we're going to attempt to avoid that. them already putting Frail on us is kind of dirty. We should have just attacked the Twig Slime twice. Okay, maybe play a tiny bit slower. Still not gonna like be that impactful, but it is like, it is gonna matter. Take 6 here. We're probably always gonna take 6 there, but if we take any future damage, that's where we know we made a big mistake. Okay, they're debuffing us with Frail. Can they just keep doing that? They can't just keep doing that, right? They keep debuffing me. We'll use the Explosive Ampule. It's worth saving the damage. And we'll take a Dagger Throw, because that is damage. We'll upgrade all our stuff at the start of the next combat. That should help us a little bit on this next fight. Make Tools of the Trade free, so we can always play it. Really fixes our energy economy here. Yeah, we like seeing all these upgraded. That feels nice. Damage on the Berdonis fight. That's what you want. Didn't draw the card we wanted here, though. There it is. Untouchable. It showed up. This fight's one of the reasons you want damage. Oh my god, all of our blocks. Well, could have used just like at least one strike there, game. I know you didn't want to give it to me, but like, would have been nice. Assuming we don't win this turn. Do we take 4? Guess I'm okay taking 4 more damage. Keeping on the Fire Potion, things could get more dire than 4. Tuning Fork, that'll help us block another Untouchable. Alright, I want to play Untouchables every single turn. We'll upgrade the Neutralize, that does help us a lot. We got a big buff on that fight, keep in mind, thanks to the Tea Salesman, so... Lose all gold. I don't want to lose 200 gold here to transform 2 cards, but I will. Honestly, still probably worth it. And we get Outbreak Dagger Spray. Not what I would consider good for a run like this right now. In fact, quite bad. I'll upgrade the Dagger Spray so we can maybe take on an Elite. Gain some gold back. Yeah, honestly, not worth the transform there. That ended up just being bad. Which is a shame, really. This is a fight where we might be happy we saved the Fire Potion. Doing math on this fight's kind of important, so we don't take too much damage. Okay. Block, draw, get block. We actually could just full block this turn. That's kind of awesome. Try to not using the Fire Potion where we can manage it. Cool. Great. Yeah, didn't need to use the Fire Potion. We love seeing that. Might need to upgrade these Untouchables. That we take a Dagger Throw. I think I take a Dagger Throw with all the Untouchables we have. There's a good chance we draw more. Okay, and this is where Dagger Spray comes in handy. Hope we get something for this Outbreak at some point in time. I don't know what that's going to be, though. No idea what that looks like. What was I saying? I feel like I just made no sense there for a second. The cat distracted me. My apologies if whatever I just said made no sense. I got a cat on my lap now. Okay. Being able to discard these infections is very nice. Like on the turns where we have to do that. I would like to, like, not have to do that so much on this turn, but, like, I guess we'll deal with it. Okay, really, really need to finish them off on this turn. Please, and thank you. Alright, 19. Okay, so there's the 18 in the back, which is maybe nice to hit with this. And then we could throw the Fire Potion at the 20 here, but the Dagger Spray is huge. Let's do this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We played our next skills. We actually don't even need to use the fire potion. It's good. We might want to save that for the boss fight. We're gonna need a lot of HP. Gonna take a little bit of chip damage here. That's okay. We do win in the long run. Okay, explosive Centennial Puzzle, pretty good. Blade Dance is funny. I guess I'm gonna take it for just a little bit of extra damage. We're going to rest. I think that's good. And we have 30 free damage if we need it, which I'm hoping we don't, but we definitely might. Okay, we'll play our shivs now. We have like no forms of scaling damage here. Yeah, I think we're toast actually. Didn't get any poison. Our transform worked out pretty terribly. We probably just lose this if I'm being honest. Like, I'll give it my all, of course. But I am sincerely worried. Take some damage, draw some cards at the very least. That's nice. We have weakness. Yeah, weakness is good. We'll get a lot of block. Yeah, like we have pretty much full block on this sort of turn, which is good. Very, very good. I think I just need to keep hitting. Use our HP as a restore. So if we're only going to take 3, that's not so bad. We have the tuning fork, which is definitely helping us out as well. Take 6. Don't love taking 6 here. During the ringing turns, we might end up taking a little bit too much. I'm gonna maybe pop him on this turn. Oh, you meant discarding the foul potions. Sorry, it's a bit far behind, I guess. Should we cycle them on this turn? I mean, do we have like a turn? Do we have anything better to do? I genuinely don't think we do. Tuning fork, so we don't want to play one of these skills this turn, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we drew all 3 untouchables on this turn, where I don't want to play any skills so that I have better block next turn. Are you for real right now? That's going to count as our card played. It'll block, though. I don't know if that was the best thing to do. We actually probably should have discarded the strike, and now then the untouchable wouldn't play, so that's all fine. Okay, dagger spray. I mean, honestly, that discarding the foul potion is very worthwhile as a clip for when you get to this phase. Right. At least they'll be weakened next turn. Yeah, there's like no way. I don't see it happening. They're scaling. I don't think it'll still play. No, it won't. Okay. Well, at least we gained the 8 block. Take 5. Yeah, we're actually really bad against this boss, huh? I don't know, maybe the 30 damage will push us over the edge. We actually don't have to deal with that much more. Oh, wait, this is actually a turn. This is a turn of damage. We maybe have a chance. We just have to not die in the next turn or 2. Okay, neutralizes here. So, whatever we do, we just have to make sure we don't die. Let's do this, because that makes sure we don't die, weakens them for next turn, and gives us a better chance. So we don't die on this turn either. But in fact, they do die, and we don't even have to play their potions. Honestly, that came down to the wire. That was probably just draw luck, if anything. I won't claim any special knowledge there. That was, I think, just luck. I'd love to see it in Venom, but I don't even know if Venom can show up. After images, like, that's block. That's block, and that's apparently what we need to do, I feel like. Second Tools of the Trade is very funny with as many untouchables as we picked up. I don't think all the untouchables were correct now, but we're here. Let's do the knife trap. And, ooh, money. Money, but at a cost. It's a lot of Sorry, shop, but at a cost. That's a lot of fights. Let's try this shop, ideally. Yeah, okay. Pails. Draw an extra card. Ooh. Pails tier's pretty good too. It's just 4 energy a turn after the first turn if you only use 2 energy. Energy is good, but I'm going to draw an extra card. I think that's just a little bit better. It's very strong. Like, very, very strong. Shivs are good on this fight. We're already full blocking. Alright. It's a good way to start off a fight. Discard. Deal damage. Discard. Dagger spray. Hit him. Take nothing. I'd love to get some poison to go with this outbreak. Genuinely. Like, it's not bad if you do. Okay, poison stab's not like exactly what I'm thinking of. Like lots of amounts of poison, like flasks, like something. I'm gonna take this blade dance, even yes, over the other untouchable there. Oh, we found a shop anyways. Yeah, like more high amounts of the poison. That's what I'm looking for. Though maybe deadly poison is like the win condition I need in this deck. We're starting to build into shivs. That doesn't always go well. Let's try this on Entropic Brew. You never know. You never know what it holds. Could be amazing. We could lose one of our untouchables. I could lose a defend. I don't really want to lose a defend, but that might be the best like option we got going. A second shop? No poison option. That's good. Because I would have been kicking myself if that was the case. Okay, we neutralize you. You just really come out swinging, don't you? Guess we'll play the outbreak. Just get it out. Noxious fumes. We're looking for like a noxious fumes. This knife trap is like barely better. Well, it's not actually better than what we're doing here. But now knife trap will be good the next time we draw it. Get rid of my dagger throw. That's rude. We're gonna like pop this guy right out of the sky. We have more than enough like raw damage just to get through. This guy does nothing to us. It's trying to escape, but we'll play 10 shivs. I think I'm gonna take that flex potion. We found accuracy. Wow. I don't want to fight elites. I just don't. The elite that like punishes you for playing skills is not really fair for the silent. Do I have 2 strikes? I do. I wonder if you have to have 2 strikes in order to make that work. Let's make the ultimate strike. Now we have no strikes left in our deck. No basic ones anyways. Toxic Egg's pretty good. It's a way we could find a really good skill that we want. And Knife Trap could be quite nice for us. Upgrading the Blade Dances as well could be good. I'm like tempted to just like no elite. This might be a no elite gaming. That didn't block for enough. Did you notice that? I felt like that was going to block for enough, and then it didn't. Take 4. That's okay. Maybe we need to upgrade these untouchables. Oh, right, we have the accuracy. I don't know how I literally just forgot that, but it happened. Okay, we take nothing here. Drawing lots of cards. Get rid of a Blade Dance. Draw a card. Play a Blade Dance? Right, because they're 10 damage each right now, which is actually, like, incredibly good. Kind of forgot I just upgraded accuracy. That's a lot of things I'm forgetting lately. Gotta get our Tuning Fork up there. Tuning Fork's been providing decent value. They're not on that turn. We literally had more block than we needed, but that's fine. Okay. I don't think Deadly Poison's the way. I don't like anticipate, really, but we don't have any other forms of dexterity. It's not the best for us. Let's just upgrade. Like, this is another form of getting power in our deck, right? Just upgrades are here. Let's upgrade, like, an untouchable. I honestly think upgrading the untouchables is huge for us. That's our way of surviving. Accuracy is so big. We don't have enough block yet, but we will. There we go. We made it. Stunned the Bullbug Rock. Dagger Spray doesn't quite get us there, unfortunately, because we were weakened. But this is okay. We still have another turn for the Slumbering Beetle to, like, wake up. Play skills. Like, yeah, Tuning Fork just goes kind of hard. They're going to wake up this next turn. Definitely don't want to play another skill until next turn so we can Tuning Fork. Get the untouchable value. Now we're blocking for a whole heck of a lot. We're playing 8 shivs times 10. No, it's upgraded knife trap, so it's times 12. So yeah, perfect. Perfect. We'll take a piercing whale. Skip the flex potion. Do I try for an elite? I can't help but feel like this is a mistake, right? Like, what elite do we have a favorable matchup into? None of them, somehow. Like, I need to play shivs. Like, you see the conundrum here? I need to play shivs, but I really don't want to play shivs. But if I don't play shivs, we don't win. I don't know. We're drawing lots of cards, so we actually, like... This actually might be one of the fights we have the most favorable matchup into. Accuracy, Survivor. We're not going to take any damage this turn at the very least. I would really love a Noxious Fumes. Get rid of this. So maybe we can draw it. Do we cycle our deck first? No. Probably not going to play the Dagger Spray. Probably not going to play the Knife Trap. I want to have an actual draw next turn. Okay. We have enough block. We don't have to play the Piercing Whale just yet. Think I'm going to play these shivs as bad as they feel. Because as long as we just draw a Knife Trap next turn, or, yeah, when we draw a Knife Trap again, we win? Yeah. Okay. That's good news. Because now we can just Fire Potion if we have to finish them off. But we don't, because it was 12 times whatever. Yeah, I'll take a Cloak and Dagger. It's pretty good. Do I like Snecko Oil? I do like Snecko Oil. It helps us sometimes. Do I smith or do I heal? Do I upgrade an untouchable? I like genuinely, honest to God, that untouchable upgrade just feels like it's necessary. It's weird how important that feels. But like, it does feel very important to me. Let's get our upticks of untouchables going on. Take 6 damage. We could draw one fewer. Honestly, that could buy us a lot of time. Maybe that would have been worth it. But we want to play as many of these as possible. Like, we have 1 accuracy. If we get a second one, we'll be off to the races. Now, this Piercing Whale being upgraded, huge plays. And Knife Trap, Knife Trap, Trap. I don't know. Anyways, we're dealing over 100 damage, so that's pretty good. There's Tools of the Trade, enemy turn, they hit us for nothing. Kind of forgot we hadn't played Tools of the Trade yet. If you'd asked me, I would have assumed we already had. Yeah, we got the damage. We're well set up. We have the Knife Trap. Like, we have the inevitability. And that's something that you don't always have. So, we're happy there. There's the Envenom, but like, why take the Envenom when we could just take Tracking here? Do we have enough weak sources to take tracking, actually? Not really. I don't think either are particularly good, but like Envenom has some play. Radiant Tincture, I guess. Over the Snack Oil. We'll play potions at some point. We just haven't needed to, so we're fine. Draw 2 additional cards, but you can't draw additional cards during your turn. It's interesting. Ruins Dagger Throw a little bit, right? But Dagger Throw is only going to draw you 1 extra card a turn anyways. And like the maximum more cards a turn that we could draw, not including Tools of the Trade, because this is at the start. I don't think it actually falls into that problem. Like, yeah, I don't think this loses us any card draw in our current deck, which is pretty sweet. Because like, yeah, even if we were going to play like the 2 Dagger Throws in 1 turn, right? Like we already drew those 2 cards from the artifact. So yeah, I think we take the Fiddle here. Fiddle seems good to me. We're going to look at the shop for sure. I think we have the DPS for the test subject. We'll, of course, find out. Do we have enough block here? Yeah, 10 plus 6. Yeah, we got enough block. What's this turn? This turn sucks. I don't like this turn. This turn sucks. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to take damage. Darn. Acrobatics is like a card that we don't take anymore because we took Fiddle. So there's that. Did like ruin all future acrobatics. Can't enchant Knife Trap with Corrupted, right? Doesn't do anything, so let's choose a card to transform, I guess. Up My Sleeve, add 4 shivs to the hand. You know what? I don't like Up My Sleeve, but when it comes pre-upgraded, like, maybe it's fine. 30 block already? I don't know, let's try the Envenom then. Just deal damage this turn. I think Envenom upgrade is probably good. Cool. That was not how I meant to strike there. I thought I put my mouse over the last scroll of biting, but game didn't think so. That's fine. Probably need to stop adding cards to the deck. Although well-laid plans or like a backflip, those cards are fine. Let's go to the shop, see what we got. Royal Stamp. Royal Stamp. I don't know. Maybe on like... No, I don't know. I don't know what we'd want to see. Royally stamped. Maybe we don't need it then. Vajra is damage, master strategy. Not going to be what we want. I like a upgraded leg sweep, I think. I like an after image too. We're just going. We're doing okay. Okay, we got our accuracy. We can do our well-laid plans. Survivor, the flick flack. Keep the knife trap in hand. Not sure about that one. Maybe we wanted the piercing wail for extra block instead. Get rid of the untouchable. Up my sleeve, maybe. It is lethal on a dude. then Knife Trap finishes one of them off. We take 6, which is a bit unfortunate. Do the eggs feel 1% less busted in Slay Spire 2 than they did in 1 to you? The eggs. No, they feel really, really good in this one. I just think you see them less because they're rare. And I don't think they were rare in Slay Spire 1. So, no. Let's keep the Blade Dance. It's probably close to lethal enough. Yeah, we just have to find like one other thing. Okay, we have ran into the problem where I added too many cards to the deck. Like there's definitely, I've been taking damage cards and I don't need to. Speaking of damage cards or block cards, I'm like, Deflect is really good. We have Tuning Fork, right? We have times we want to play Deflect. It's a plus on that Deflect, so like it's better, but we don't have any dexterity, so it's not like that good. I think Sucker Punch is the way. Though I took the Envenom. I'm like regretting taking the Envenom. Well-Laid Plans is good, and Venom's good. I think we wanted to After Image Innate though. That'll help us out. Bag of Prep. That's actually literally too many cards. We draw too many cards turn 1. Our hand's gonna be full. God, found more shops. Kifuda's like fine. I'm glad I didn't take any like backflips earlier. So on Kifuda, what would I want it to be on? Gain extra block on like a low block card like Cloak and Dagger. Neutralize because it's free. Maybe Anticipate because it's free, and at least some block if we play it, but I'm not sure about that one. Okay. I think the 3 block every turn there was good. We want to have meaningful. If we want meaningful stacks of poison, we take the Envenom there. Yeah, definitely have too many cards in hand. After Image. Draw the Untouchable. Blade Dance. Almost get to full block. Probably going to want a Radiant Tincture here. So let's do it. Okay. Venom actually also might have been a very good play. Start working on that artifact, just to get rid of all the artifact for the Envenom. Play plans, accuracy, anticipate at least does something. Playing cards does something for sure. We got enough damage this turn, that's nice. Next turn shouldn't be too bad. We're drawing how many cards a turn? 8? 9? 9 cards a turn? Kind of incredible, honestly. So if I Envenom here, I'll also be able to weaken them, which is pretty sweet. No, we can't weaken them because we don't have the energy to weaken them. What was I thinking? Wasn't, clearly. Let's drink this colorless potion. I'll have the ultimate defend in our deck. This basically gives us the full block. Oh, it actually does get us the full block because Tuning Fork. What do I want to keep in hand? I guess like the Flick Flack to deal extra damage. I think once we draw a Knife Trap, the fight's done. So we're kind of just on the draw Knife Trap journey. Alright, can't draw extra cards with Dagger Throw. Kind of forgot about that for like a split second there. It's very funny though. I guess, yeah. Dagger Throw is at least useful for discarding cards. Okay, Outbreak. I don't know, I guess Piercing Wail. Up my sleeve. Again, the Knife Trap that we are guaranteed to draw will win next turn. Like, by a lot. I wonder if we'll be able to afford a potion after this fight. Probably not still, would be my guess. And then they're just dead. At least we got a potion, so that's pretty neat. Infinite blades, I mean, at this point, it's weird. I don't think it's that good, but we do have enough Shiv synergies to make it work. We draw through our deck fast enough, thanks to drawing like 10 million cards a turn. I don't think 41's enough to afford a potion. Oh, there's the dexterity I would love. Darn. Okay, I'm not going to fight another elite. I don't want to take damage. I don't want to fight these guys either. These guys make me feel like I'll take damage. Infinite blades. We're going to need to draw that accuracy to continue dealing damage. Okay, we did draw the accuracy. That's something good. We do get blocked for every card played, so I think I'm just going to play cards. Take 5? That's not the end of the world. We have tools of the trade. Knife Trap's already kind of huge. Cool. Tracking. Right? Yeah. Do we heal or do we upgrade like tracking? Genuinely don't know what's better, but let's upgrade the tracking. It's probably important for us to have correct energy. Okay. Gonna need extra energy on this turn. Powers for block is good. Weakness is good. And playing Shivs is good. So we have weakness. We also well-laid plans. And outbreak. End our turn. Hold on to the leading strike. Take 5, which is actually like part of the plan here, honestly. Ooh. We've got lots of damage in hand at this very moment. And they're dealing, like, no damage. Why? Oh, they take 20 because they're weakened. Right. Yeah, that's actually real good. In fact, I don't even want to beat them this turn. Is that greedy of me? A little bit. Why don't I want to beat them this turn? Because we want to draw in Venom. Yeah, we want to draw in Venom. Well, we need to play a power next turn. Let's keep a Shiv just so we have a free damage card. And then we want to be able to play in Venom. Perfect. And now we're okay. Yes. And then we'll have Weaken for the next turn as well. I should probably also use the Entropic Brew. See what we get. Yeah, might as well. Now we don't get punished for playing cards. Have a skill potion here, I guess. Could have Burst in there with Knife Trap. That's really funny, actually. Okay. Just a regular Blade Dance is playable. Then Blade Dance is playable. Then we could Knife Trap, of course. Do you even want to? I think the answer is yes. It's very funny, too. Let's keep the Survivor. But we seem kind of unkillable. I think we had some very fortunate draw order, but like... Also, can we even have bad draw order? Like, I don't know if that's possible. Play as many Shivs as possible, just to get them stacked in there. We just want to have, like, the biggest Knife Trap Keep the leg sweep, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. There's that shiv we discarded earlier. They're taking lots of damage, but we're not going to win on this turn, sadly, somehow. It makes me feel like I failed myself, you know? Like, had we not win on this turn? What are we doing? It's because we didn't draw Knife Trap. And we'll just keep Knife Trap in hand. And then we win. Like, guaranteed. Like, the very next turn they get a chance. If only we could keep Burst and Knife Trap in hand. But, sadly, no such luck. Didn't upgrade the well-laid plans. They only had 3 burns. Didn't even notice that was what they do in the first phase. So yeah, we like got there. This is 29 shivs. There's so much extra damage. We even have like Cloak and Dagger here. Whatever. Let's play 30 shivs. For the thumbnail. Let's play 32 shivs. We could kill this boss like 5 times over. Cool. Yeah, very strong run. Just draw all the cards. Pale's Blood comes through once again. Fiddle. Turns out card draw is pretty good. Fixes having a 31 card deck. We draw through our deck in like 3 turns. 40-minute run on that one though. So a little less impressive. But still doing okay. Let's get our unlocks going. Ghost in the Jar. So rarely see that Ghost in the Jar. But I'm told it's in the game. It's supposed to be there. Accelerants, Bubble Bubble, and Snake Bite. So yeah, that's a lot more cards to go poison. The Regent has been unlocked. Perfect. It's our next character to play. And for those of you at home, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. At home? No, those are you in the YouTube like episodes. But I guess also only the people at home. Other people, I mean, they can have a great day or not, you know? Like I'm not hopeful for it, I guess. Not actually true. But yeah. Continuing on the win streak with the Regent. So we lost here once before. This like very game, but I think we can win again. My confidence has been like shattered. It's been shaken, I'll be honest. Ever since we lost on that silent run on our, 12th game that we were playing. I'm a little bit less confident. I'm a lot bit less confident. We have an early shop. I do like money. Let's take the money early. We could even go for more combats if we feel like we need them before the shop. Goodbye, Shrinker Beetle. That was awesome. Astropulse. Astropulse got a change. Instead of doing 14 base damage, it now deals 6 damage to all enemies twice. So it's a nerf in terms of like the amount of damage it does as a base. It's a buff in that it works with like cards like Monologue a little bit better. But it's also a nerf in the sense that some enemies like drain your strength, right? Like it can just be worse. I wonder if there's a more efficient way to handle that turn. Excited to see what we can afford in the shop, though. This feels like a good start. Let's try to take 1. Hopefully draw Venerate again. When it's relevant. Need more star generation before we take any extra star cards. Something important to note. Hidden Cache counts as one of those. I do like Pillar of Creation. I do like Bulwark. I'm going to take Hidden Cache, because stars is my comfy place. Cards containing minion deal double damage and gain double block. What? The what? Also Comet. Comet's here. Also Child of Stars is here for our block. So Comet's like a win condition. And Child of Stars is block condition. don't want to buy this Cloak of Stars until we have extra star generation, even with the hidden cache. Remove a card from the deck, add a guilty. We'll absolutely start removing cards from the deck. We just want to see this Comet and star generation as often as possible. We need to upgrade our hidden cache. So go on a path that lets us do that most freely. Ooh, definitely don't want to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Nice shop, very nice shop. Don't even need to play this block, but that's alright. No need to play the regen potion yet either. This is a very unfortunate turn. Next turn, and draw all the generation. Welp. Unfortunate. We'll take a little bit of damage. At least we could spend some stars. That was just bad draw. Shining Strike. Shining Strike's dangerous, but like if you can use its powers sparingly, you can do okay. 75 gold. Do we have a reason for the gold? Don't really have much of a reason for the heal, except for the fact that we don't want to take extra damage, but we're not on a particularly dangerous path. Again, I'm just looking for the star gen. Also, this is a turn where they're coming out swinging. I don't like this turn. Do I use the Comet here? I think the answer is yes, but we use it on the back person, because they're the more annoying of the bunch. We can let Snapping Jackfruit get a little stronger. Take a little bit of damage. Snapping Jackfruit is getting pretty strong, actually. Guess we have to kill, unfortunately. Reflect. So good. Such a good card. I think we might have the star generation with everything that we've got going on. I'm going to upgrade the hidden cache, because we basically always have to play it now. Bag of marbles. Good start. We have a fire potion in case things go wrong. Which they very easily could. It's an okay start. Definitely have way too much star generation. Sorry, star cost and not enough star generation on some turns. That's just kind of true. Taking 4, is that okay? Is it better just to like throw this now? Save some damage? What do we have coming up? Oh, no. Very awful, no good turns. But that's alright. It's just the fuzzy worm crawler. I'm not going to deal too much. Cool. Got us some block there. We have Comet. So many cards we need to upgrade. I'm not going to go for the Stardust route. I'm not going to play royalties. It's just too risky to me. Even on Ascension 0. Especially on Ascension 0. We lost. Don't forget. We lost on Ascension 0. That did happen. With the Regent. Happened with the Ironclad too. Just recently. Okay, we have... I think it's okay taking 1 here to insulate us from further damage on future turns, potentially. Never mind. Let's just win. Regen Potion. I do like seeing it. Spectrum Shift is a win condition. Orbit's fine. We'd have to upgrade Spectrum Shift. I'm going to skip. Keep the deck tight here. What do I want to upgrade? I do want to upgrade the Venerate, potentially. But also the Comet. Also the Comet. Change of power with Swift 2. Okay, Child of Stars now draws for us. We appreciate that. Okay, Guilty's going to get out of our deck now, too. That helps us out a bit. Not gonna easily play Comet unless we don't draw it this turn. That's all good. You can't play this card. Oh, the tutorial's still on. Apparently that was the first time I tried doing that. Yeah, so we made mistakes. Cool, Guilty's gone. That's nice. I think I take the second hidden cache here. Let's... the regen potion? Let's utilize our regen potion to make this Child of Stars better. We're going to pop it immediately. I have no doubt we're going to need that. Astral Pulse here. Definitely got better. Let's drink. See what we find. Okay. Got 9 block. It's actually pretty fantastic. Full blocked on this turn. Gained more stars. Get to play a Reflect, Hidden Cache. Like, basically just do damage for free. 21 block. Is that enough? That's more than enough. We don't even have to play this Falling Star. So I'm not going to. Can play Comet here. Play Reflect. We're running out of stars, but we'll keep drawing hidden caches. They are forced to keep coming. Then we'll play the Venerate so we can have slightly better turn. Don't play the Shining Strike. It's important not to play the Shining Strike sometimes. Okay, I think a Falling Star works here. Yeah, then we can just play this and we have full block easily. Yeah, so like we're not taking damage is something I'm noticing. That's pretty good. I think this deck is like kind of what we want for the end game. I genuinely don't know what I want to add to this. I think I just want to take away actually. Like there's many things that I just want to take out. We want more relics. Like that's how we get stronger here. We want to draw Comet again, of course. Drawing it on some slightly bad turns, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, like what do I want here? Smith, we don't need Smith. We already have the win con of Comet. Crash Landing? I don't need Crash Landing. And that, in fact, could ruin my deck. Like, I think we skip all that. Could take Royalties. Oh my gosh, is it going to be Brightest Flame? It's not going to be Brightest Flame, but it's going to be extra energy. I don't want Soot entering my draw pile. Strikes cost 0 and deal 3 additional damage, but they can't be removed or transformed. We have 3 strikes. We have 3 strikes. I don't know. I've like never taken nutritious soup. This seems like a time where we don't really need to. Shouldn't I just say I wanted to make my deck smaller? By what? Getting rid of Defends? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe getting rid of Defends, adding like another hidden cache and like... I don't know. I don't even know. Let's grab the shop. That's a lot of combats though. Maybe we don't want to grab that shop in particular. So what are the problems we have here? I think these strikes are bad. I think this is a time where we didn't want to take the Embers. I'm like getting more and more confident of that. Maybe we need these Defends upgraded. Is that a weird thing to say? I think it's a kind of weird thing to say. Okay, then they'll just lethal themselves. I do want Shining Strike back. I don't want Crescent Spear, I don't think, even though it's actually not a bad card, but we just don't need it as part of our win condition here. Huge damage. They're dead. Did we kill the Tunneler turn 1? Dear God, that's kind of crazy. Guiding Strike. I'm gonna try it. I think, okay, here's my thought. Guiding Star plus Shining Strike, pretty good in combo with each other. Right? Like, give the stars they need. I'm hoping that ends up being true. Not a bad start. We did draw a Reflect, unfortunately. So we'll want to draw a Defend, Weaken, Hidden Cache. Take 2 damage, but we have block in the forms of our power. So, like, we're not really hurting. Too bad. We're hurting bad because this guy just always deals damage to you. Doesn't matter too much what you do. Not sure playing with Shining Strike was right there. Just kind of figured it didn't matter. I was wrong to think that. I was so wrong to think that. I was insanely wrong. We shouldn't have played the Shining Strike. Wait a second. Did I have the lethal in there? I don't think I did. Very, very wrong. Ow. That was so much more painful than it needed to be. Not going to take the kingly kick. I am definitely going to go to the shop. Comet. This time it's on sale. Could take a Gather Light. I do like Gather Light. Could do the Hidden Gem Trap. I mean, we have such a thin deck. It's so thin. Gonna buy a Shackling Potion over anything else because I'm a little bit worried. Maybe Pale Blue Dot's also what we want, especially with these like Tezcatar's strikes that we got going on. Should have played the Gather Light there. No real reason not to. Probably won't matter, but it's the principle of the thing. Got him. Take another Gather Light just to increase our block density, and we're looking to get rid of Defense. Keep that in mind. Gonna heal, so I think that's good to do. The Hunter Killer was kind of an anomaly, is my assumption. But still, I think it'll be best if we heal. It was an unfortunate turn, but we can make it better with a Explosive Potion. Taking 1, yeah. Explosive Potion coming in clutch there. Goodbye. Now all we have is the Bulbug Nectar, who we can't beat, but like, whatever. They didn't deal damage to me. Upgraded Astral Pulse, not exactly what I want. Glimmer, potentially. I think Glimmer's worth taking. Raising our max HP. Does that make me comfortable enough to not want to rest here? It does, in a sense. Do we upgrade the Hidden Gem? Okay. Do we go for the shop or the campfire? I'm going to go for the campfire in another fight. See what our card reward is. Again, I probably shouldn't be playing, like, too many cards here. Comet can go on top. Then what? Do we find Shining Strike, Hidden Cache, Venerate, Gather Lights? Yeah, I think that's fine. That's, like, pretty true. Could have played the Astral Pulse not to take damage, but then we wouldn't be able to play the Comet on this turn. So we might as well play the Falling Star, Shining Strike, Venerate, Comet for the huge damage. Maybe we'll get an attack potion later. Reflect. There's like a part of me that thinks I probably should have just like stopped filling my deck and only relied on Reflect. Healing up, again, it's kind of a slightly wasted heal, so let's not. Digging one deeper is pretty good. The hidden caches are important for us. I feel like Star Generation has been okay, so let's add the Glimmer. Take Exterminate. I didn't actually want to take a card. We'll do Liquid Bronze, because that just makes sense, of course, here. Take a lot of damage. Maybe we should have Shackling Potioned. Exterminate plays multiple times. That's kind of hilarious. Does this just win? Let's see. This is 16 times 4. Yeah, that just wins. It adds like 10 million dazes to our deck, so it'll go kind of slowly, but it does just win. Knockout Blow, Neutron Aegis. Neutron Aegis needs a buff. This is way too high of a star cost for plating. I think plating in general feels overvalued by the devs in the way they balance the game. Maybe I undervalue it, or maybe it's somewhere in the middle. But I feel like it's overvalued by like quite a lot. Child of the Stars, very nice. Just like hidden cache. Could be the turn for the Shackling Potion. Might not get much better than this. Hidden Gem is gonna be clutch, I think. Ooh, Falling Star plays 3 times. You love to see it. Okay. This does a lot. Already full blocking. Let's play a hidden cache then. Keep the stars coming. Hidden cache got upgraded to play a bunch of times. Okay. Keep stars up in case we need them. Kinda did. Yeah, I guess we just take damage here. I'm not in danger of dying. I don't feel at all threatened, so I'd say we're doing fine. Glimmer. Put this back on top. Comet does huge damage there. Already full blocking. Like, might as well Venerate then. Might as well play your 0-cost strike. Kind of forget that the strikes cost 0 sometimes. That's my bad. It still replays 3. Gain extra stars. Take 0 damage. They're booting up for a big turn. What's that card left in the deck? Do we just hidden gem that card because it's funny? We absolutely could. For some reason I thought I was going to have more stars than I had. I'm just not really coherent. Okay. So maybe we want to do this. I guess like... you surviving with 1 block is maybe inevitable. Guiding Star, let's like attempt here. Got him. Got through the 99 block. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm invincible with Glimmer is like a play. We don't have any free forms of exhaust, so like having to hard play the bombardment probably isn't what we want to do, especially because we have so much damage from everything else. I don't hate I'm invincible. I think it's okay block. I think we might have added too many cards to the deck already though. Start of each combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play this turn. That's actually kind of incredible for us. Just like pure goodness. I think the only power we have is this Child of Stars. So we just start. This is basically Bag of Prep on top of playing Child of Stars. That's huge. That's such a big upgrade to our entire run. Like, I don't think I can overemphasize how good that is. Got a defend that's going to play a bunch of times. That's cool. Now, are we gonna take damage this turn? Maybe. Hold your horses. Not taking damage yet. So yeah, we just want to set up for the Aeon Glass fight. I'd love to have like a Tyranny. Tyranny seems like it'd be real good right about now. You're dead. We could take less damage by playing it. Oh, we played the defend that actually blocks for all. I didn't even notice that was my replay defend. Glimmer. Put reflect on top in case we end up needing it, I guess. Let them wipe themselves out. That's kind of the play that I could do. No, we could just wipe them out ourselves, though. Why let them go when we can let them not go? Now, is Gather Light still good enough in an upgraded version to continue adding to the deck? I don't want to continue adding to the deck. Like, I really think we should stop. Despite the fact that that's a good card. Like, we have very specific things we want to see. One of them is Comet. Yeah, we have these potions to insulate us from Aeon Glass. I actually don't know how difficult Aeon Glass is for us. Like, pre-nerf? I don't know. Put the block on top, I guess, if we want. Well, not pre-nerf, but like, I don't know how difficult pre-rework or post-rework Aeon Glass is for this version of the deck. Wow, that was like me stumbling over my words, kind of hard. Void Form is real good. And also, it could be the other card that's free and gets put into our hand. Now, it's not Bag of Prep, and it doesn't give us our block straight away, so that actually might make our deck worse. That's a weird thing to say. I'm going to take Convergence. I don't think it does, but, like, there's a chance that makes us worse. You know what? Let's let my strike do one more damage. We're buffing strikes. Let's do it. Okay, scrolls. This is why we want to draw a ton. Okay, we're getting the full block experience. Gaining some stars. Let's target a dude who's gonna get stronger. They deal damage to themselves. Glimmer's great. Probably putting the Venerate back. We can Comet there. Already, that gets us a ton of block. We can Hidden Cache. Falling Star, wipe that guy out. All of a sudden, feeling strong. Take nothing. This says replay 3. I don't know if anyone caught that. But our strike is strong. Yeah, we win. Hidden Gem. Pretty good. Hey, it's Exterminate for the scroll fight. Don't need that. Honestly, Sapping Strike from Aeon Glass could be okay. We can't lose our strikes, right? They can't be removed from the deck. So I assume that means that they can just never be targeted here. Wouldn't mind losing a Defend, perhaps. I don't want to lose the Convergence. I don't want to lose the Guiding Star. I'm okay losing the Exterminate, honestly. That was a forced card pickup that I didn't necessarily want now. I was worried we were going to get Doubt or Doubt. We can transform 2 cards, or we can gain 2 card rewards. If we gain 2 card rewards, like, we have a little bit of control over what we get. But I don't want to add too many cards to the deck. So let's transform. Maybe Astral Pulse has gotten a little bit weaker now. Yeah, we have like better things to spend our cards on. And defend. Okay, we turned it into the Smith and another Hidden Cache. Interesting. Okay, we got the Weaken and Vulnerable. Honestly, very nice for Aeon Glass. He'll start out with only 1 artifact. Do I want a Campfire or an Elite? Ooh, right, we have to get rid of this Doubt too, but we're going to a shop. Yes, we're guaranteed going to a shop. Let's go to the Campfire just to like make sure we're not in dire straits at all. Let's upgrade a Hidden Cache. I think as long as we have stars, I'm feeling comfy. Get blocked from I am invincible. It means we don't need to play, well, unless I play the Shining Strike here. Means we don't have to play the Reflect. Again, unless I play the Shining Strike here. Or the Guiding Star, potentially. It's weird, I have like a handful of things I can't really play. We're gonna have Doubt too. I don't want Doubt. Whatever, let's grab the Sovereign Blade for future turns. We get Frailed and Weakened multiple times. That's maybe really bad. Probably gonna have to drink this Block Potion, I would bet. I don't know if that bet came true. But can we wipe them out this turn? There's a good chance we can. Yeah, let's not get debuffed. Gain 2 stars next turn. We have energy. Yeah, this Hidden Cache is going to give us all the stars. So we can reflect, play another Hidden Cache, block, let them hit themselves, but apply Frail to us, unfortunately. This might be a Shining Stars situation. How is it possible to draw this badly? It's not. It's not possible. I don't believe it. Okay. We can't wipe them out now, but we can just full block. We actually don't take any damage this turn anymore. That's very funny. And we get Smith. Yeah, I think the Smith is maybe slightly higher value. Take no damage. As long as we draw like star costing cards, we're in pretty good shape. I think this is a good turn for Sovereign Blade. Deal 52 damage. Axpot's only got 27 HP to go. This Axpot is being like annoying. We'll give it that. It managed to make me annoyed. We had so many ways out. Resonance again, like, keeps showing up, upgraded. It's like, hey, do you want me? And I'm like, nope, you need a buff. You really, truly need a buff. Do we keep playing the Smith? Are we going to keep playing the Smith? I guess so. let's upgrade it to make it Forge for 40. Why not? Okay. Get to Glimmer. Put I'm Invincible on top. Hidden Cache. Gather Light. Block for a lot, but not full. No, full. We do full block. We're great, actually. Okay, Hidden Cache. The Smith got replay 3. That's hilarious. But if we draw it now, we'll be sad. So let's hold off a turn on Guiding Star. Don't want to accidentally draw the Smith. Turns out that wouldn't have been a problem. Drawing the Smith and Doubt next turn. Well, I think it'll be fine. Taking 2 damage. No, we took 2 damage on our turn, so we didn't draw Smith. No. But we draw it this turn, so it's fine. Block for a bunch with just playing star cards. And then win with 255 damage Sovereign Blade. Okay, if the Smith gains replay, it's kind of OP. Could grab another Reflect. I don't even hate the idea of that, and we have a shop. Is there any losing this anymore? What's our lose condition here? Guess I'd like to remove the Doubt. That seems like a pretty strong play. Foregone Conclusion wouldn't even be bad. That like helps us grab the cards that we want to see. Let's just upgrade cards and then grab Resonance. No, let's not. Is there a potion here that I like better? I don't think so. Maybe inefficiently spent my money there. But I think we're doing okay. Make this other hidden cache upgraded. We just want to have stars. Stars is all you need. 24 cards. So like, yeah, this is like the type of Regent run that I think is best. We want to gain stars, but we don't want to play cards. Fascinating. Yeah, the free strikes here actually kind of work against us. We don't want to play them. They're too low value, probably. Okay, we're gonna drink here. Guess I like to draw cards. Drink an attack potion. We can get Dying Star to play every turn. We could play... Oh, sorry, we could get Shining Strike to play our Reflect, potentially. We need Bombardment to play every turn. I actually don't think Bombardment playing every turn is going to be that good on this fight in particular. I think Dying Star could be pretty good. Let's draw something that gives us stars. Okay, we drew something that gave us stars. Just put the Wither on top? I don't know. Play the Dying Star. Ooh, we could have... We didn't have enough for the Reflect. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking that we did. Okay. Bit unfortunate, but like... We'll be okay. Have double Wither this turn. It's probably fine. Can Venerate. Hidden Gem is up and coming. Don't want to play too many cards. Thank you. I'm invincible. I'm glad you were on top of our deck on just that turn. Really, really helping out there. Okay, Hidden Gem. Hitting Reflect is hilarious, but not good. Convergence. We'll definitely enjoy Convergence here. Wither's already dealing 6. We're already taking damage again. Thought we were beyond that. Okay, we'll play Comet. Comet is a high value card. Guiding Star is a high value card. Also, we need block. So like this kind of has to be done. We have to keep generating stars. And then the 2 block, of course, doesn't really matter. So does 2 stars matter to me? I think we're going to say no. We'll Forge, gain block that way. It's an okay turn for Withers. Even though soon it won't be. We can't delay too long because this guy just gets out of control. Like the whole deck just dies in a very short time. Just draw 4 cards. Put I'm invincible on top, so we know we have extra block coming our way. We don't really need it. Unless we do. Am I going to put another Wither into our hand? I don't think I like that idea. No, I don't really like that idea. Oh, it's gonna happen anyways, though. Ow. Gosh. Dang, this boss is hard. We didn't get any tools to remove cards, which I think is maybe only Tyranny. So maybe that's not too surprising. I guess I want to triple this block. Still take 5 damage after tripling the block? Oh boy. That's bad. That's real bad. We aren't making any progress. Okay. Deal 75 damage? Why is it taking so long to get through our deck? We're not even playing cards like Shining Strike. That's what gets me. Maybe we need to stop playing Hidden Caches. I probably have to reflect on this turn, otherwise we're going to take way too much damage. We'll add the Wither. I guess I'll Hidden Cache, though. Wish this would deal damage to them. Wow, we took damage just to the Withers? Oh god, we're on round 10, aren't we? Yep, turn 10. Oh gosh, the damage. What the heck? Oh, this guy's so busted. Are you kidding me? I guess we had too thin of a deck, maybe. Maybe we needed the thicker deck for this to work out. And our Reflect only hit that. And this is just a horrible, horrible draw. Are we just dead? I guess we played this, and then we're probably just dead anyways. Yeah, we take 50. Yeah, we're dead. We're just dead. That's frustrating. That's a real frustrating loss. Yeah, this boss is... I don't know. That's a... This deck never, ever, ever loses to the other 2 bosses. Not with that much HP. It never happens. That's frustrating. Yeah, you know what? I had this experience with like the Silent on this boss. But like I just don't have tools to remove those cards from my deck, right? And like without removing the cards, like by round 10, you're dead. Like it's just over. Like we only drew 1 Wither on that turn, but that was 50 damage incoming, and of course we had less draw. Like we never had another... We have extra ways to draw in this deck. This deck's not bad. This deck is totally good. This is actually a good deck. Wow. Okay. Alright. That's the end of the streak. I don't know, maybe the streak like is just doomed to die to this boss. Yeah, we had to defeat a boss without taking HP damage. Not surprising. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, I guess. I don't know. Do I want to start one more? Maybe I'll try one more. I'll start off on the Ironclad, and we'll just do, like, the pre-seeded run. It's going to be a run ender again. We've been losing ever since the patch came out. Alright. I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. We'll keep continuing the series, though, even through not balanced patches. I just, like... I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Just get lucky, I guess, is what it felt like. Maybe I should have played less Hidden Caches here and there. I don't know. I felt like I was really conservative with the cards I played. I never played the strikes. Like, we never went for the incidental damage or the incidental blocks when we didn't need them. And then we, like, blocked a good chunk until we didn't, but we also, like, could never fully block. This guy's way too punishing to a lot of deck archetypes that are good on literally every other fight in the game. Like I guess like what's hard is you want to make all the choices that I feel like I made there. Maybe not all the choices. I'm not going to try to be like too hyperbolic. You want to make most of the choices that I made there and construct a deck that looks relatively like that for every other boss in the game, or like every other fight in the game, except for this one. Which is crazy. Like, I don't think one fight should be that different or punishing. Like, obviously, if I was able to get Tyranny, like, I would have taken it in a heartbeat because this boss exists, and, like, that would be a way to potentially, like, mitigate this boss's damage. We never got extra draw options, right? So we never have a great way to filter. And the damage from the Withers are so overwhelming. They went overboard with the damage from the Withers. I think maybe they should start back at 2 again, now that like you're drawing them. And they should start doing maybe +2 more damage. So like they go with like 4 to 6 to 8 by like turn 10. I think that would be more fair, at least. I don't hate that this guy was buffed, by the way. I do think that they needed it. I think they're just a little too punishing. I mean, 24 card deck isn't like even that small. It's like a relatively thin deck for sure, but like, again, for the test subject in Queen, I want to build my deck that way. Like, I could lose by flooding my deck with other less useful cards, but I don't know. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. We'll do an Ironclad one next. And, time to delete this profile. So the streak goes to 0. We're going to Ironclad. Let's just get a win. I'm not going to do the tutorial again. But we'll see about this pre-seeding. So it is Vantum. Of course it's Nibbit. Yeah, I think this first run is very much seeded. Not the card draw, though. The card draw is not seeded. That was bad. And there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, we need to set our settings up. Fast mode, always show timer, hand card count, no screen shakes, don't mute in background. Thank you. Alright, take 1. And we're taking damage on this fight, but there's literally nothing you can do about it. That's just how the Nibbit is. Sometimes you take it damage, yeah. So this is like definitely pre-seeded. Well, we lost when we took the Tremble. So let's take the Setup Strike. We don't have like all the vulnerable cards that we would want. We assume we get Birdonis as our first event. Shouldn't have blocked if my plan was to take out the Twig Slime this turn. Which it maybe should have been. Playing a little too fast here. Fortunately, take 6 more damage. So we took damage in this fight. That's okay. Let's see if we can have another sub 30 run. That'd be fun. I did say I'm gonna do this challenge on a broken balance patch, and it is Birdonis Egg. Okay. Learning. We're learning. What's funny is I do think like these Ascension 0 runs are in many ways harder than the Ascension enough damage. The Ascension 1 runs. We take nothing here. I mean, I always take the Dismantle maybe. But maybe I shouldn't take the Dismantle. The Dismantle's like been such a pivotal part of so many of our fights. I want to hit a campfire, and then I want to hit another campfire, and then I want to hit a shop. And this is always the fight. I don't know if that was correct, but I think taking 6 here is probably okay. Y'all are both doing 10 damage. Wow, okay, never mind. Inklets are random attacks, I guess. Wow, now we draw the breakthrough. Yay, thanks breakthrough. Showing up at the perfect time. Unlucky fight. That's all there is to that one. Simply unlucky. It's interesting. Learning a lot more about like some of the intricacies of these low runs. The Regent is my worst character, for the record. Okay, the Mauler started off applying Vulnerable. So the Mauler has random attacks. I see. So sometimes the Mauler is very scary. Sometimes they don't do anything. Okay. I get it now. Now I get why like the Mauler is scary maybe to some people. Interesting. I'm going to take Rage. I didn't take Rage like on any of the other runs. Attach the Birdonis Egg. Helps with overgrowth elites. We get the sown once again. Do I want to like heal and upgrade now? I don't know. Maybe that's gonna be my play. Maybe we heal and upgrade this bash. I'm gonna try to fight an elite. It's Berdonus, of course, so. We're gonna deal as much damage as we can, as quickly as we can. Is this enough damage? I think it is. Yep. We got him. Vajra is the first relic, and then we're gonna get Gorget as our next relic in the chest coming up here. That's gonna happen. We won when we took Bludgeon last time, so let's take the Bludgeon. Gorget? Gorget. Alright. I'm learning. It's kind of fun to, like, figure out a seed. It's interesting that it's going to be the start of, like, every one of these runs. Okay, the shop is not seeded, though. The shops have been different every time. I think Rupture is a pretty good win condition card. Good to know that the shops aren't seeded. Take out a strike. I do love myself a discovery. We should probably add a block to the deck that isn't just rage, though, but, like, discovery. It could be anything. Let's upgrade the Rupture. Let's fight an elite. Could be a mistake, but... seems pretty good to me. Take out a Wriggler. I forget what the third artifact is. What's our discovery? Impervious? Okay. For impervious this turn, let's try to take out one of the other Wrigglers for the next turn. Maybe we should have taken out this one so I could fire potion the other one. I feel like I definitely should have done that. Well, this turn's not very exciting. Playing 2 strikes and a defend over my, like, uncommon cards there. Hey, Breakthrough! Nice of you to finally show up when I needed you. We're gonna take some damage here. We're gonna take 9 damage here, so not worth playing with Block Potion yet. Want to get the full block value out of block potions. Okay, and then this turn we win. Cool. Ornamental Fan. Again, that is the card that you're going to see. The Flame Barrier is block, but like at the same time, it's not very exciting. Is our deck mostly attacks? It's a mixture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's almost half and half. Go to a shop. Not that it's going to be that valuable for us, but maybe we'll see a card we want. Or maybe we won't. Then we could rest, or we could upgrade. We could upgrade the Discovery to always stick around. I think that's like the most fun play by far. Might not be the best play. I'll just like slowly... Ooh, Crimson Mantle, Rupture. That's a pretty strong start. By the time we actually get to hit them, we'll be doing tons of damage. Alright. Blocked for 27 that turn? That's surprising. Mash. Yeah, we're hitting kind of hard now. These 3 strikes are going to do quite a bit of damage. I think, wait, do we win? We don't win just yet, or do we? No, we do win. Yeah, just take any attack, right? We have 15 strength, that's real good. Right, Discovery was where we got that Crimson Mantle from, so we don't always have that. Here's Trashe again. I still think Trashe is fine. Last time we ran into problems with, like, the Toasty Mittens. But this time we don't have Toasty Mittens as an option. Yeah, so the Ancient is different. But the boss fight's going to be the Worm, and then the third boss fight's going to be the Queen. It seems like that much is known. Ooh, what do we have to discover? Hellraiser? I kind of like Hellraiser. Hellraiser is a bit of fun. Just play all your strikes. It's a way to have energy. Block. Didn't even really get to do anything that turn. Okay, with the Rage, maybe like the Hellraiser is not the play. Best bludgeon of your life there, doing 9 damage. Alright. And then the Battle Trance. Right. I think we want Battle Trance. I think that's very important to have on like the Queen fight. It's just very important to have in general. Now, I was about to say here I could see using the Block Potion, but we could also just use the Fire Potion. Maybe it depends on like what you think is more valuable. Alright, Bludgeon, carrying the early game as usual. Again, Bloodletting, like, kind of a good card when you have a Bludgeon and stuff. Every time you play a power, deal 8 damage. We have 2 powers, right? We have... no. We have 1 power. Discovery keeps giving us a power. I'm gonna just not bank on Discovery giving me a power. Okay, Shrug. That's unfortunate. Hunter Killer is gonna hurt here. Not much I can do about it, though. Like, we do a little bit. Discovery? Maybe play Vulnerable, get draw. Yeah, this guy is just... he's here to hurt you. Good old Hunter Killer. Oh, do we not have enough energy? It's not even worth bloodletting. Alright. Ow. Yeah, sometimes this guy is like an elite. Going to sacrifice. I'm going to try to get relics. And then mites. I think it was always Hunter Killer and mites before as well. So that's interesting to see. Take 0 damage, just keep attacking the mite. They're going to attack me this turn. But we could shrug it off. Can even just kind of ignore them, but we won't. Take some damage from the Toxic, but not actually because we blocked it. And then you could be bludgeoned, sir. Goodbye. Want to sacrifice. We want to get relics. I like Chandelier. Chandelier is a good relic. I think I want Rage upgraded. Metamorphosis. Kind of makes me feel better about the Rage upgrade too. Frozen Egg. That's new. I mean, Pale's Wing and everything might like offset it. Play extra blocks there. I guess it probably was worth it to attack if we had a free attack. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, sure, we'll bloodletting. How do we deal with this damage? So 1, 2, and then you also die. Cool. Take nothing. Weirdly, we want to bludgeon, then thrash. That's That's not right. That feels wrong. But it was the correct thing to do. Sacrifice. Could go to a shop, but we could go to a shop after a campfire. Whoa. Game freaked out there. Game wasn't sure about what it wanted to give me. Let's upgrade the Metamorphosis, because free random attacks are fun. Okay, Discovery. Let's do an Energy Potion. And just hit the Entomancer, like, kind of hard. Not sure about that being correct, actually. In fact, I'm fairly certain of the opposite. We'll see if we can get them on the one cycle. Seems unlikely. Even if we get 14, can we do 20 damage next turn? If we draw Bash plus any attack, we could do 20 damage next turn, but then we'd have to draw through even more dazes. I don't know. There's a chance we could do like 30 damage on this turn, I was going to say, but that's like maybe a pipe dream. I don't know. We can't attack anymore. Ow? Ow. Okay, Rage. Vulnerable. Attack. This becomes our hand, but then we have like Battle Trance, so we don't care. This fight hurt. I was with like a cool potion too. I don't know what I really should have done there, but clearly not what I did. Okay, hopefully don't die to like this random fight. Doesn't seem likely. Dark Embrace, you say? I think we actually take the Colossus, because we want to full block this enemy. Make them stunned. Then we can take the damage here. At least we're full blocking this turn. Okay, obviously we have damage with Bludgeon. Metamorphosis. That was a good turn. Take 6 still? Ow. I guess everything's kind of an ouchie at this point. Could have drawn Mangle a turn sooner. That would have been a nice game. Meal ticket right before we go to the shop. That's actually huge. Okay. Game has not fully abandoned me. Centennial Puzzles, like, probably the play. Could even see another Bloodletting. Could see the Stone Armor. Could see a Toolbox. Could see Stone Armor, remove a strike. Maybe if we had enough money, we'd buy a potion. But we don't have enough money. So we don't buy a potion. We heal. We rest, and then we use our strength potion, and then we hope this fight just goes well enough. I think that's just where we're at. Okay, this draws us with Bloodletting. Love that. Discovery. Let's grab this Flame Barrier because it's helpful on this turn. 8 times 2. We have enough plating so that we don't have to worry. So might as well play Dismantle. Taking 0 damage. Insatiable takes more damage. Okay, we have the Pyre turn. Shrug it off. Good turn for a breakthrough to get us strength. So we'll do that. I don't like Rampage, so we'll get rid of it even though Rampage was free. How likely are we to play this Bash again? Or Trashe again, I mean. Is it worth playing over the bludgeon? Because we can still play everything in our hand. This is probably a pretty important decision. Definitely want to frantic escape. That's always going to happen. We're taking 10 this turn. I don't know. Do they live through our next deck cycle? Yes, if we don't draw Bash early. If we do draw Bash early, then no. And I might be wrong on that too. That's just sort of like an assumption I made. I don't know if we have 94 damage in our deck. Like, I hope we do, of course. They're at 50. Okay. Yeah, well, that kind of turn doesn't help. There's the Bash. Yeah. No, I think I was kind of spot on. I did the right thing. Unmovable, it's upgraded because of Frozen Egg. The first time you gain block from a card, it's doubled. Yeah, each turn, we need that block. We don't have any defenses. Apparitions. Powers are free and played immediately. If we have either Rupture or Pyre or Unmovable or, unfortunately, Stone Armor. Maybe now we want to remove Stone Armor. Could also just grab the Apparitions. I don't know, I think it's still worth grabbing a Power early and playing it. It's just a good option if you got Powers. And I think we just like skip Elites and again, just get to the Queen at like full health, full potions. And we probably have enough to win at that point. I don't have enough damage in hand to actually block in full. Are we going to be able to play Pyre this fight? Maybe not. Maybe we just can't play Pyre. Unfortunately, this guy also has like the most HP, which sucks. So we're going to take a bit of damage. Lose some max HP. Discovery, what do we got? Discovered how useless you are. No, Unmovable Shrug unfortunately means we can't play the Bludgeon. Wow, are we like just shy of like a lot of stuff? This does enough damage, okay. We're getting there. Maybe Metamorphosis is a trap. I could admit to that. Metamorphosis, for our purposes, might be a trap. Lost HP. Definitely don't feel bad sacrificing there. Still a lot of basic combats. It turns into good stuff later. Okay, Pyre's gonna have us being very happy. You can tell I was like gonna say something else that turn, but like about that, but I like just couldn't find the words. Off and Beyond gets played. Got a lot of block. Setup Strike, I mean, we got some block there, but that wasn't great. I don't know if I feel good about upgrading the Metamorphosis. Maybe I actually feel absolutely terrible about it, but it's kind of fun. Next, upgraded Bludgeon. Unfortunately, no. Maybe Havoc would be fine there to get a free card, but this is fine. So I wonder if the Regent is always going to have to face Aeon Glass. If that's true, boy, I don't know. I don't know that I can like win on this patch if that's true. That's annoying. 19. So this would only block for 9 on our block potion, so we're not going to do it. Okay. Discovery. What do you got for me? We have one exhausted card. I don't know. Let's expect a fight. Shrug. Cool. Just like play cards. Spludgeon's almost getting there in power. Take out an enemy, we full block. These, what are these called? These Cubics constructs. When they do their multi-attack turn, it's pretty spooky. Do a breakthrough. Definitely can't block in full. Definitely can't damage them down either. No tricks there. Never mind about blocking in full. We absolutely do. We have plating. We have ornamental fan. I'm just a big fat liar. Okay, we sacrifice. Although headbutt with Trashe, actually, I should be taking. I think I like the idea of Ghost Seed getting rid of a lot of my strikes and defends as we go. Yeah, we don't want to see those cards. Stick the Ghost Seed. Sure, let's do more events. Again, I think Toxic Egg. Yeah, our powers are going to come pre-upgraded just in time. I will upgrade Battle Trance because better draw on the Queen fight is really good. We don't have Toasty Mittens, so we're going to be okay on that front. Should I fight an Elite? I think I should. I think we should get a little bit more power before the final boss here. Oh, this was quite the turn. I didn't know our turns could turn like this. Do you take the Colossus? It's full block. We could bash. Hit them kind of hard. Probably didn't need the Colossus now that I look at it. Get rid of those defends. They don't help us out too much on this fight. Ooh, we shouldn't have hit him to half. Oh, he's not half health yet, though. We didn't hit him to half health. We're fine. Got so much strength. that metamorphosis was just like, here, you want to win? It's kind of awesome. Okay, what do we upgrade? What do we upgrade? Could upgrade energy. I think energy, because we have the Centennial Puzzle, like if we get the Bloodletting first turn, it can just be so strong. We should do it. We got Immovable. Okay. Didn't get any block, though. Game. You're not supposed to do that to me. Is this full value? We got one less value out of that block potion, but we might get a potion here, so I think it's okay. Went against my rule ever so slightly. That's fine. Shrug. Breakthrough, like bash, taunt. Doesn't really get the job done, but it's okay. Now we might eat some damage here. They're at 40. Thunderclap. Okay, can I, like, stoke? Can we stoke? I could stoke. Fiendfire. Not what I wanted. Wow, we have actually good cards in the rest of our draw pile there. It's a bit unfortunate, huh? I'll grab the Bloodletting. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. It didn't feel good. I don't know, like literally any attack now we have wins. Not sure if Ghost Seed's helping me at all. But it might help me in the Queen fight. Potion Belt. Okay, so now we're looking for even more potions. Ooh, I kind of want this Stampede. Are we going to get another fight? We do get one more fight, which is one more relic before the end. I kind of do want one more fight. Do we have any other exhausts outside of Trashe that could happen on a turn where we could play Evil Eye? Probably not, so let's take the Stampede. Trade Chandelier for Candelabra. Very interesting trade. Do we want 2 energy round 2 or 3 energy round 3? Frozen Egg for Pendulum actually just is a straight upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna take the straight upgrade. We'll get one more relic too, hopefully, with this Pale's Wing. Not a turn I like a lot. We couldn't draw anymore though, because... I don't know, I think I need the energy, unfortunately. Could you, like, stop hitting me for 1,000,000? Alright, free bludgeons are gonna make me happier. Take 6. Okay, we got rage. Wow, now we just, like, pop off. That's how the deck wants to be. Sometimes the deck giveth, sometimes it taketh. Right now it giveth. Cool. Pommel Strike's tempting for the queen fight, but we'll skip, we'll take a rest. And we're close enough to max HP that I'm feeling not too bad about this whole thing. Okay, starting off pretty strong actually. It's one of our better turns. I don't know, last time we like fight mead on the queen and it felt bad, so let's fight me on the torch head. Even though I'm not sure about it. Let's just add more to our plating. We have 17 now. That seems good. Get rid of our strike and defend there. That's preferable. Alright, Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis might be bad. Thinking clearly now. Metamorphosis might not be that good. It gives us a lot of free attacks, but like, so what? We're just gonna play Bash here? I feel like we just play Bash here. Let's try to get this guy down in time. We don't really have any forms of weakness. We also... we have the Rupture, we have the Breakthrough, which is nice. Any forms of weakness? Now we do have a form of weakness, look at that. Now they're not dealing so much, are they? Let's draw. Let's Thrash. Okay. Only took 3 that turn, but we can't pull that trick again. That's a one-time trick. Strikes and defends are going to go away. That's okay. And set up strike, start hitting the queen. Can make sure the torch head is in lethal range for whenever we want to lethal them. Which will probably be in a turn or two. Discovery could be this turn even. Colossus is quite good. Like, I don't hate fight me on the torch head here. It's a good turn for energy, I think. We're gonna play our blocks. I don't know, maybe we don't play our blocks. Maybe we just play like one big Thrash. Then we play the Stampede to get it out, and then we do play our blocks. Don't play the Metamorphosis, just hope to draw the Thrash. I can see that being a good play. It's at least conceivable to me that that's not terrible. You could gain even more strength. Go to Metamorphosis. Okay, this is why we didn't play Metamorphosis earlier. For those wondering. It's Infernal Blade. Sword Boomerang's kind of good. You know what? Fight me. Taking 16. Might die in like 2 turns. But what a glorious 2 turns that'll be. Do we want to lose these defends? I guess. Ow. Okay, that was a terrible draw. 12 times 5? What was that, energy pot? I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, don't ask me that. That's hard to say. We want to draw Bash here. Is there any way we guarantee that? We want to draw Bash, but importantly, we want to like be able to play Bird Swoop or something. Or the setup strike. Are we dead? Are we dead here if I play Shrug It Off? Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, we don't have 60 HP worth of block that we could possibly get. No, even with the taunt here. We don't need Bash, importantly. So let's play the Battle Trance. But we did get Bash. Okay, so we have the Vulnerable. I think we win. It's important to do card ordering. Set up strike. Rake through for the damage. Yeah, we just win. Okay, like, we won. On the exact turn we were going to die. That fight at the end is always like, I don't know, last time we actually kind of dominated the queen. This time it was a little bit harder. I should figure out how to like maximize that turn, the Act 1 seed that's like pretty guaranteed, and then the fact that we always know what bosses we're going to fight. It's very interesting. But I'm sorry, Ganondorf, that energy pot was just maybe a shot in the dark. I just didn't need energy because we had Pyre. Under 40 minutes, not under 30 minutes. Yeah, we had to think a little bit. One with a deck where no two cards are the same excludes starters. Wait, I don't do that often? I feel like that's the first time I've seen that. Really? Yeah, I mean, I guess I take like multiple bloodlettings a lot, oftentimes, right? Like, there's a lot of cards we take multiples of. Okay, well that's a good start to the series, you know. We can increment that win streak by 1. I don't know about Aeon Glass on the Regent. If it's always going to be Aeon Glass on the Regent, at least it's not on the Silent, but like we had a really good deck. That was super strong. I don't know what to do there yet. I haven't fought the boss enough times to figure out what to do. If we can't find Tyranny, like Tyranny is obvious, like auto pick. If we know we're going to be fighting Aeon Glass at the end, it has to be picked. It was never going to use. Just funny that the first thing I saw was joining a stream was drinking it and then ending a turn with 4 energy. Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll see you in the next one. But yeah, the stream's still going. We're still going for the stream. Do I want to play one more run? It's getting kind of late. I kind of want to get the Silent run done, though. I'd like to start with the Regent. I kind of want to start with, like... Or maybe I should start with the Silent, because it's like a warm-up run? No, I'm going to start with the Regent. I want to, like, come in fresh and just, like, practice the Regent on another account. And then go with the Silent. So, we'll continue with Silent here. Alright. The Silent is a go. Let's get that win streak up to 2. We can do it. This Silken Trees debuff, like the swap of like Silken Trees and the Scroll of Boxes seems crazy to me. There's no way that losing all gold is going to be worth it a lot of the time. Like 99 gold is a lot. I mean, Glam is good and you do want good cards, but like, I don't know, maybe we can make Elites better, but for the Overgrowth, for the Silent, oh gosh, that's a tall order unless we can get Birdonis on like... We have 4 events and then a Campfire, then an Elite. Maybe. Let's try for the Booming Conch. I kind of like getting the idea of getting the Bird Egg. The Bird Egg is huge for the Silent in the early game. I think I'm going to take 1 here on the Nibbit just to hopefully not take any damage in the future. Maybe even take 2. Yeah, I think that makes it the most likely we don't take damage in the future. Because now we just need to draw any 2 strikes. Accuracy early. I mean, we have such a high density of Shiv cards that this maybe is an okay time to take accuracy early. Ordinarily, I wouldn't do it. There's the Bird Egg. It'd be crazy if you could find like campfires in question marks. Okay, this Juicy Bracelet means that we're always getting events now. Who, I don't know. Let's do some max HP to upgrade some cards. Okay. I'm not going to go down to 1 HP. We're not going to meme on this kind of run. What the heck is this event? Wait, what? Remove 2 cards, add a Spore Mine to your deck. Spore Mine 1 cost exhaust. Or pay 147 gold, find a relic. What? Is this new? This must be new. That's cool. We'll hatch an egg. And with that, is my deck strong enough to fight an elite? I don't think so. I don't think just yet. Cool. We're not good enough to get a shop. That shop has a lot of good stuff in it, but we can just like go riot events the whole time. Now we really need to do some fights and get some card rewards here. Look at that. I'm doing math correctly now. Don't forget Orichalcum exists if you ever have one block left in hand. Like this turn, this is a turn where we don't want to play our block because it would have blocked for one less. Good job me reminding myself. Prepared. So I think we're always fighting the test subject. So I build for that eventuality. We're going to want to upgrade neutralize, have it do something. I mean, eventually we're going to want to upgrade accuracy as well. Assuming it ever does anything. I don't think that event is new. Really? I don't know. I feel like I've never seen it before. It's really crazy if it's not new. Alright, we'll take 5 damage. No, we won't. We'll Orichalcum it. Ha! To think, I considered for a brief moment using the attack potion. Leading strike. Okay, we got our shivs. Wait, is this seeded as well? Hold up. I remember that exact card reward. Oh no. I'm learning the seeds. Uh-oh. We'll get accuracy. But accuracy wasn't seeded before. There's no way. And this accuracy definitely wasn't seeded. But shops aren't seeded. We know that. It's only an overgrowth, so you see it less. Yeah, but like, I genuinely don't remember seeing that ever. I'm gonna look at my like old account after this to see like if I even have that unlocked. There's a part of me that imagines I don't. So strike. Oh wait, we should play defend. Strike, strike, Rhodonis. All right, statue, you stand no chance. Oh wait, playing it wrong. Okay, accuracy, and then I hope they just die to the high damage shivs. That's what happened. Cool. Cool. Acrobatics or another blade dance. With the amount of shivs that we could have access to, I kind of want to do another blade dance. No, we got a bunch of untouchables last time, so there's no way it's true that this run is seeded. Yeah, this run's different. Or maybe the routing is different. I don't know. Maybe I chose the same route as the Ironclad multiple times. That would be crazy to me. It's possible, though. Some good early damage on the Ceremonial Beast here. The Chucky's pretty good. In fact, I think I saw it on my second run ever, but maybe I'm making that up. I mean, that's fair. Just genuinely, I just don't think I saw it. Okay, we're gonna play this accuracy. Are we going to knock them down? We have the option not to. I think we wait. Oh, interesting. That stuns them for this turn, but that's fine. We don't care about that. We're okay stunning them. We have, I think, more than enough damage. It's really just all leading strike, but like, it's enough damage. As I say, we don't draw a survivor, we don't play defend, but we did draw a survivor, so we play this. Yeah, we're off to a real strong start. Ganondorf, how do you feel about Bird Swoop? It's kind of contentious to a lot of people, I feel like. Whether they're Bird Swoop enjoyers or not. I feel like it's good. Like, I feel like it's just a good card. Now, it's unfortunate we drew our leading strike on this turn. We'll win anyways, but like, I don't feel great about that. If we'd drawn leading strike any point earlier, we would have won a turn sooner. We'll take tracking. Yeah, we take the tracking here. Brightest flame? Brightest flame. Alright. Yeah. If we're only having to face the test subject, we're fine. I think even if we face Aeon Glass at this point with 2 accuracies and a tracking, if we pick up like any more like stays in the deck Shiv generation, we'll be okay. And there's a shop at the end here. Okay. We see our path. We shall take it. Accuracy's good. We'll double block though. You took my accuracy. How dare you? How dare you do that? That's not okay. There's leading strike. Alright, Thieving Hopper. You're not long for this world. Give me back that accuracy. How dare you? Alright, we'll take an upgraded deflect and hope we get a footwork later. Remove a card at cost from your deck. Yeah. Yeah. We definitely don't want these strikes anymore. So we do that. Okay, accuracy, make you deal 0. We have 6 block already. Let's make that 7 block. And just block in full, deal 1 damage there. Pretty solid. Okay, for accuracy, can I draw shivs? We can draw shivs. I knew we could do it. We just like block once for that guy. We don't take any damage, so let's do a strike here. Efficient gaming. Good. Okay, well-laid plans, another acrobatics, kind of insane. I'm going to take the well-laid plans, though. We do like having our plans well-laid. Doesn't really make a difference which path I take here. I mean, it might make a difference, but like I don't know that. Maybe we save the leading strike in hand so we can have accuracies. Like matter for it. Spire's a game of opportunity cost. I take it because it's more fun, but sometimes the health and upgrade might be correct. Don't usually care enough yet. Oh, for Berdonus egg, yes. I was like, what did I ask? Responding to a question. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Like, I think that's pretty reasonable. Like, yeah, the health or upgrade is like potentially correct, right? But like, I don't know. I think for the silent, like I've seen and played a number of runs now where if you didn't take the Berdonus egg, you don't have enough damage to get through the elites. Oh, sorry, do we need to wipe another one of these out? Yeah. In the overgrowth. And since that event only appears in the overgrowth, like it just becomes, I don't know, much more of a constant take to me. We have enough block this turn. Let's just do extra damage to this guy. Wow, we actually had more than enough damage this turn. If I've remembered that we have the weak thing on. Definitely want to upgrade it. Definitely want to grab a leg sweep. So we have a bunch of weakness. Don't need that for my powers, though it wouldn't be bad for certain fights. Upgrade tracking, though maybe we should upgrade the brightest flame. We'll do that next. Okay, accuracy. Tracking, is this a good time for shackles? It's a very interesting first turn. Is there a world which I take max HP damage? Yeah, I think like in order to not have to suffer here. We can do that. Bullbug Silk, you're attacking me next turn? Sure. Sure you are, buddy. Have fun being weakened. I'm taking double damage. That card's absurd. I like how absurd it is. I hope it never gets nerfed. But, tracking is kind of absurd. But, like, I think the Silent does need that for their damage to be more worthwhile. So, like, it needs to be absurd. Play Dance with Defend got upgraded. Not disappointed about that. We'll upgrade the Brightest Flame. We'd love to upgrade the Well-Laid Plans as well. Ooh, talk about a fight where we need the absurdity. Can we draw Weakening here? Yes! Okay. There's a chance we can win. Yeah, I think that'll do. Got him. Untouchable. I'll definitely take an untouchable. I'd like to see one or two of those all the time. Just defend. Almost full blocking. We have an accuracy, but we don't have multiple accuracies. Okay, we got tracking. We have weaken, so this is great. How do you feel about the retain potion? I feel like I never find a good use for it. It's good in certain fights. It's good against the queen, right? Like you want it against the queen quite often, because it lets you get those bound cards out. Is there better draws for us? No. Wait, what? Guess we'll just drink this attack potion and win. What a weird freaking draw. Okay, Gambling Chip is huge. Abrasive's also kind of huge. I like Abrasive a lot. Extra Dex, we just have to discard it. It's pretty alright. A Blade Dance wouldn't be bad either. Honestly, at this point, just Nunchaku makes it so much better. Let's go to this shop. See what we got. We have the Juicy Bracelet too. I should remember that. Oh, we're just getting to play these for free. Oh, it's huge. Kind of in love already with it. Let's play the Well-Laid Plans. Will be disciplined here. Maybe that's the wrong word. We'll be playing this. So here's something interesting. Yeah, we haven't upgraded the Well-Laid Plans yet. I guess permanent stats are different from non-permanent stats. I was gonna say, like, this guy kept the strength we gave him last time, but, like, I don't... Like, I think that's sort of just a duh. Prayer Fright's scary enough. I'll just end the fight quicker. Too bad we don't have Weaken on this guy. But we don't need it. And these cards are all weaker than the cards that are currently in my deck, so we're not going to take them. Footwork is kind of an automatic pick. I'm thinking about Fasten, maybe. How many of our block cards? 1, 2, 3. 3 of our block cards are not... 4, because Survivor. It's almost equal to each other, this Footwork and this Fasten, but I think with the Footwork upgrade, it'll be better. Now, is there ever a time where we need to keep the first card we exhaust? No, they're going to make Brightest Flame exhaust at some point. I know it's going to happen. It's going to make me sad when it does. If we take the Aerobic Acid, do we ever lose the next fights? I don't think so. We can get rid of a strike here too. Yeah, this feels correct. Could have had the Fasten and the Footwork. I guess that was always a possibility. Gonna upgrade the Footwork, but now I feel very, very, very confident about pretty much every fight that we could possibly go up against. This only does 4 damage. No, 8 damage each. Well, it does do damage. Should we drink this Power Potion? Let's drink a Power Potion just to be safe. We like Tools of the Trade. We'll keep the untouchable and we just discard it next turn. Take 6 damage, we'll be fine. Accuracy, footwork, do a big defend. Keep the acrobatics maybe. Take no damage. Discard this strike. Accuracy. Draw. Can't play the defend. Could play the energy potion. You know what? Like, let's just do it. Let's like really make sure this fight doesn't go on for too long. It's a slightly dangerous fight, and I don't want to underestimate it. Like, that would be the last thing I want to do. Are we full blocking? Yeah, we're full blocking. Okay, we'll keep the survivor. They're gonna debuff me. I don't even think I need to lose another HP on this fight, to be honest. Another max HP, I mean. Like, I think that's pretty sorted. Maybe. Eh, what's the harm? Really wish I had upgraded that well-laid plans, but oh well. Take 13 damage at the end of each turn. And block is just so much block. Okay. Deal all the damage. Got him. Yeah, we really didn't need to lose that max HP, but it made me feel more comfortable. Corrosive Wave. It's a way to apply a bunch of poison. It's honestly still probably better than Envenom in our deck. We don't have that many things to do. Chant 3 cards with Swift. I mean, maybe the 5th card we play is free. Could come up for sure. Being Bride's Flame, Exhaust would need to be a complete rework of the card because then the max HP doesn't make much sense. I could see making it like also reduce max HP like Apparitions do. Reduce max HP like Apparitions do? Oh, I see. Like, you lose, like, 9 max HP for taking the Apparition, so you lose max HP on taking the Brightest Flame. Yeah, I could see that, too. Like, just pay the cost up front, but then it would still be too good. Well, unless it exhausts, right? I don't know. Yeah, if it exhausted, I think that would honestly already be enough to, like, make it no longer an auto-take. Right now, the downside just isn't high enough, but they can change that by adjusting the numbers. Yeah. Again, like, if it exhausted, it would still be fine. But wouldn't be auto-take territory. I guess also, yeah, if they made it, like, take 3 max HP every time you played it, then it would be a lot less good of a take, right? You would run into playing it problems. Apparently, if you play it at 1 max HP, you lose the run, so. And it is indeed the test subject, so that does mean Aeon Glass is probably what we're going to fight on the Regent. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. Oh boy. Okay. We have a chance to hit 3 shops. Let's take 999 gold. See what that gives us. Oh, we could have discarded more cards, dude. Might have been actually a really good thing to do. You have gambling chip. Should learn how to use it. Okay, we have accuracy. We do lots of damage here. Take no damage there. Jordan operators almost off to themselves. We certainly don't have the most Shiv generation. I would love another Shiv card. There we go. Cloak and Dagger. That's kind of the card I wanted, honestly. Another Cloak and Dagger. I would love it upgraded is the problem. Centennial Puzzle does work with Brightest Flame, I believe. If you want just more card draw, then you know what to do with. Could gain our max HP back with Dragon Fruit. We don't have any other gold gains, so maybe not. I'm actually going to pick up a Strawberry. I don't think I've ever bought Strawberry before. But we have so much gold. The chance of it being useful is low. Get rid of a strike. I'm actually getting nervous about our amount of attacks. Okay. We're not taking any damage this turn, but like there's a world in which we played this Brightest Flame to save max HP. But we haven't had to hit that yet. Let's play this Acrobatics, get rid of Abrasive. Found Accuracy. Okay, I think we have to play it. Yeah, Accuracy, Accuracy. Tracking Blade Dance. Okay, the tracking part's probably unnecessary. Alright. Well, now we know. We'll want to upgrade those Cloak and Daggers. I will take another Untouchable. You can't stop me. Abrasive. It's actually kind of fine hand, so I guess I don't need the Acrobatics. So we're just going to play the Footwork. We're going to play the Deflect. We're play the Cloak and Dagger. I guess I didn't need the other card there either. 4 decks, though, is nice to have. And Rutrow. We take damage here. Dang it. Okay, accuracy, tracking. We can Blade Dance. 32 damage a Shiv. It's quite high, and I think... Do we get to choose one card? Yeah, one card. Dang it. Still need to upgrade the frickin'... We have so many upgrades we need to do. I think even through their half damage, because we're doubling damage, we just win. Infinite Blades? Shivs. That's Shivs. It's damage. It's double accuracy damage. It's fine. We have enough Shivs to make it work. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Because it's not bad. It's fine. It's totally acceptable. We're gonna be able to play more cards. We're gonna play these attacks here, so we'll do that. This is fine. We went up a really high combat dense path. Accuracy's here. Definitely played that in the wrong order, though. If you had to play an order of that turn, you wouldn't do it the way I did. Is there time for Corrosive Wave? Guess we don't want to be debuffed for next turn. We'll keep the leg sweep so we can keep the weaken on them and not take damage. Okay. You know what? It's not that the fight's hard enough to warrant it. I just don't want to think about the fight for any longer, which I know is like definitely the wrong take, but I just want to get it over with. I'm like really nervous about the Regent run. Having to fight Aeon Glass is such a pain. Like if we don't get the tools for it, like the deck that we had was so good. I thought anyways. Maybe it was a little bit slow. Maybe I was playing too slow. Like maybe I need to practice doing that fight over and over again. Speaking of good cards, Adrenaline's great. We could even find the event that makes Adrenaline OP. Is that worth fishing for? Do we find... Where's our shops? Yeah, that's worth fishing for. If we find the event that removes the exhaust, we're going to be very happy. I don't think we need it, but let's fish. Enchant a card with Swift 2. So many powers. I guess with like well-laid plans, we'd want to Swift 2. It's kind of interesting. A very interesting turn. Glad we did that in that order. Just wait for 2 weeks and maybe they'll nerf Aeon Glass. Maybe. I don't know. Like the last time I thought they were going to nerf the Doormaker when they came out and then they like buffed it. So it took them quite some time to get a handle on things there. So I'm really not sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna wait on the series, of course. Part of the series is just doing this. Like, making it hard on ourselves. Playing through all the wonkiness of the beta. It's a lot of damage. It's like, if we can find any more damage, we'll be good. Ooh, that's even better. You know what? Give me another Blade Dance. I don't think that's necessarily correct, but we'll grab it. And we'll upgrade card. Let's upgrade Corrosive Wave. I never should have taken it, but like, as long as it's in the deck, let's try to make it useful. Another accuracy just simply shouldn't be necessary. We'll remove our strike. Play a tuning fork. That's great. Take unupgraded deflect. Take a toolbox and take an attack potion. It's funny to have like a lot of thorns during the test subject fight. Another leading strike. Another untouchable. He's going crazy. He's going mad. All right, get rid of exhaust. Hey! Hello, Adrenaline. Welcome. Look, it's Brightest Flame. Look what Adrenaline has to do to equal like a fraction of Brightest Flame's power. Look at this card. And look at this card. We had to get that enchantment on it. Like, I mean, one of them is, of course, like a base card that you find, so it's not really like that comparable, but still. It's got great well-laid plans. I've been wanting to do that for a while. And I don't see a world in which I lose this fight. That world would be absurd to me. I honestly, I don't know how it would happen. Accuracy. I mean, we almost have like lethal here, which is insane. Let's play these cards. Okay. Haze. Sure, we'll play this. Fan of Knives. We'll lose max HP. Uh-oh. Guess we don't have to lose max HP. What would I want to do? Set up powers? Wouldn't mind setting up powers. Yeah, we'd like to set up some powers. Oh, we should have Gambler's Brood then. Of course we should have Gambler's Brood. Look at me being all silly. 10 times 3. We're not going to be able to block for enough. Am I taking damage? No. It's you who's taking damage. No, wait, I'm still taking damage. Yeah, we're still taking damage. Nothing I can do about that. I could draw Adrenaline. Why am I trying to do this fight damageless? Because we can. It's as simple as that. Now we'll go get back to our shivs. Win that way. Don't want to play the leading strike, I guess. And turn, leading strike, leg sweep. Even though that's not going to be the best thing next turn, but we'll keep the leading strike just around. And yeah, this is going to be the last run of the day. We are getting close to the end here. Am I going to take damage here? Yes, but I can play it untouchable. So then I don't take damage here. And do we keep Brightest Flame? Shit. Blade Dance? Shoot, why not? There's a good chance we beat down this test subject in one phase. I think that's actually guaranteed. This is done. Ooh, hey, Adrenaline. It's like Brightest Flame, but worse. Except for it doesn't lose you that 1 max HP, to be fair. Cool. Yeah, we had more than enough damage. No knife trap damage to overkill the test subject like we had on our previous run. Last time we did the silent. But yeah, the next run is something I'm going to need to be more rested for. So we're going to wait on that. But I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are. Want to run without ever resting. Yep, that we did. Defeated boss without losing HP. Definitely did that too. So, yeah. That's going to do it for this one. again, I'll see you in the next one. I think that should be on Wednesday for the stream, and should be the Regent for the YouTube video. So yeah, that's gonna do it.